inside myself. I cannot comprehend a thing I've done. Give me a reason to start again. What if I give up the spiral now? What if I don't want to carry on? Give me a reason to start again. Feels like the end. Yeah, it feels like the end. Feels like the end. Hold myself. Give me a reason I should not stay alone and look for hope. Feels like the end. Hold myself. Give me a reason I should not stay alone and look for hope. Give me a reason that I stay alive. What if I'm not strong enough this time? What if my last hope dies? Just need someone to tell me if I race against them to live what I always dreamed since I was a child. This is my reason to start again. This is my reason to feels like the end. Hold myself. Give me a reason I should not stay alone and look for hope. Feels like the end. Hold myself. Give me a reason I should not stay alone and look for hope.
What's up, everybody?
Salutations, world of the internet. Welcome to some 40K.
He's doing the Joel thing again.
Doing the Joel thing again? Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't do anything else. That's just how it is.
Does that
So we got Stormlance, Dark Angels, which is interesting. White Scars, Dark Angels, Wombo combo with the Lion versus some Canoptic Court goodness. Lots of wraiths. Lots and lots of wraiths. We are playing with a table setup similar to, trying to get similar to what's going on at the Las Vegas Open, which will be happening next month. Getting practice in for that, testing out lists and builds that might be good at that event. So we're playing with player placed terrain. We went ahead and already placed it all. We're deploying our armies now. Steven has just Inceptors in reserves, 2 units of them. The rest will be inside of transports, being a Land Raider and a Storm Raven. I've got unit of Death Marks in Deep Strike and a unit of Scarabs in strategic reserves. So a lot of stuff's going to be starting on the table. So he's throwing forward some scouts, starting on the table. I will deploy now my infiltrating unit. I have to decide if I want to start it over here where I can be on the objective, or I could respond to those guys. But they're just going to move back 6. They're not going to be on the objective anyways. This is a more easily defended position.
This is actually illegal, huh? 'Cause I have
What's
to be-
up?
This is actually illegal because I have to be back 9, right?
Yeah, good catch.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, 9 away from my deployment zone. So it pushes back you a little bit, but it's okay. I'm probably just going to start over here behind this building. And because we're playing with LVO rules, you can be a little annoying guy and just sit an inch away from the wall and you can't charge me. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how it is. Just sitting an inch away from walls means you're unchargeable.
Bear with me, viewers. You're not the only ones that have to listen to Joel for 3 hours.
Well, somebody has to tell them what's going on, you know? Not everybody knows 40K like we do. It's important to let the people know what's going on in the game.
Give the people what they want. Those guys
Exactly. The Technomancer will be hanging out. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they'll be hanging out right there. Just like that. You know how it is. Okay. So you're throwing those down.
Okay. What's the range of the shooting on the reanimators?
The Reanimator's just 12.
12 inches.
Yeah, same thing with the wraiths. They're just like kind of, like a lot of my shooting is relatively short range. The longest range I have is 24 on the mortals. So
Outside of those
Yeah.
wraiths, you're just looking at a 10-inch, so 22-inch threat range on a normal wraith unit?
that's correct. They just move 10 and then that's it. They don't do anything fancy other than move in your turn.
Okay, we're gonna set this guy back.
Storm Raven starting in hover mode, ready to
Yeah.
impact the game from turn 1.
In hover mode, we
Oh
will
yeah, he's
do
hovering in there.
we'll do this to let you know that there is a unit inside.
He's just going for a ride. Look at him go. All right, another unit of raids here behind this building.
Okay. Let's do. Okay.
So I got to start getting a sense for where this guy's moving off to. 20-inch move up to here. So you're not going to be able to get behind this building or anything. So anything behind here should be pretty safe. Should be pretty safe.
I think I'm going to put.
Again, new tape measure. Mine's locking up a little.
Do you have anything with like Melta or anything like that?
No. I mean, I have the Void Dragon, who has a pretty nasty spear. It's anti-vehicle 2+, which is kind of cool. But no, I don't really have any Melta or anything like that. The shooting-wise, the only unit you should really be that scared of is the Immortals. Like, they're the only real like shooting threat I have. Everything else is melee, and they'll chip away at you with shooting, but they're not going to really kill you outright unless I just layer on shooting.
I think I'm going to put that there.
You got it.
And that also has a Terminator unit in it.
Awesome. Okay, so that's going there. So I gotta keep in mind, that guy can probably scoot. It's got flamers, not really a ton of range shooting. So if that thing scoots up to here, it's not really shooting much anyways.
It's got the twin assault cannon, the twin multi-melta, one hunter killer.
It's just a regular multi-melta, not twin linked. But you got it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So it's got a little bit of shooting.
And a stormbolter.
Oof.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Right? You gotta, hey, fear the Stormbolter. It's a scary, scary business. Stormbolters. I think I'll throw the or the Nightbringer. Nah. I'll hold off on the Nightbringer. But I will put down the Void Dragon. I think he'll go. Does he want to push? He probably wants to push the middle. Press the middle and this flank, since I'll have plenty of raids pushing that flank. Potentially the Nightbringer as well. I could just start him behind the building, so then he's less likely to get alpha struck by. Yeah, but I don't think that Storm Raven's going to really kill him or anything. So I need to keep in mind your threat range out of that Land Raider. So he's running Advance and Charge from Storm Lance on his Terminators, so they're going to be relatively fast. So they're going to move 8 guaranteed out of, and then a possible another 6. So it's like. Yeah, it's pretty decent threat range out of that Rhino. So if I want to, yeah, I probably just start him behind the building. No point in getting overly aggressive turn 1 with the Void Dragon. I think I would rather respond to what you throw out there.
Calidus, and she's just going to be screened in the backfield.
Yeah, sounds good. I will start with a Reanimator. Reanimator right here behind this building. He'll just be hanging out with the Void Dragon. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I've got another 5 scouts, LT, and the Lion. Okay, put the Lion right there.
Cool. I will throw a Reanimator right here. Yeah, he'll try to advance behind that building. And then Scarabs will just be rocking out in the home field. Throw throw some immortals down behind this building, ready to respond to whatever they need to shoot. Scarabs hanging out back here. Next unit of scarabs. Probably, do I want to be... So you really just have inceptors, so screening isn't that meaningful. So I feel like these will probably just hang out here on the bottom floor. I'll just put them there so everybody at home can see where they're at. And they'll just be ready to do some actions should that arise. And then the last unit of wraiths. Will...
I have scouts to drop.
You got it.
5 scouts.
Gives me a second to think about where I want to put this last unit. Could put him right next to the Nightbringer. Not a terrible position. I feel like I'm going to need more on that left flank.
I think I actually want these guys back here.
I don't know if I do actually. So probably something like this.
Cool. Sweet. I'm down.
Lovely. He is down. All right. And then I am throwing down, I use my last unit raids right there. So now I am fully deployed as well. So we can go ahead and roll to see who goes first. And just so everybody knows at home, we're doing the mission supply drop. So once we see who goes first, we're going to roll to see which objectives disappear on which turns of the game. So it looks like I'm going first. So we'll start, Stephen, you could roll for the first.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So we're rolling first to see which objective disappears on round number 4. So this one right here, I've got some, at least I should have some markers that I can throw down with numbers on them. So we need a number 4 and 5.
I have a 3 and a 4 and a 2.
Let's see here. So I got a 4 right here. So this is disappearing on turn 4.
Yep.
And
On a 4+, it's the middle.
Okay.
It's this one.
Okay, great. So the middle is the one that's going to be staying all game. So that's going to be the one where we're going to be probably fighting over the most. So this one right here will disappear on turn number 5. So as the game progresses, it's going to get a little harder to score points as these objectives begin to disappear. And the home field objective is completely worthless besides the scoring secondaries. That's the only purpose it really serves in the game.
What is is it chilling rain or?
Yeah. Oh no, supply drop.
So supply drop.
Is that what it's called? Oh, that's the primary.
No, it's chilling rain.
rain.
There's
Yeah.
no mission. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no mission rule for this mission in particular because it already has that weird built-in disappearing objective thing, so it doesn't really need to be.
And what was the deployment?
So it was search and destroy deployment, so it's table quarters. It's mission F from the Leviathan mission pack specifically. So supply drop, chilling rain, search and destroy. Style deployment. Search and destroy style deployment is like table quarters. You cut the table into quarters and then you just can't deploy with a 9 in the center. I have my secondaries here on some nifty little cards, which I'll give a quick shuffle.
Oh, I'm just going to, typically the way I do this is I'll have you shuffle them and I just won't touch them all game. You'll draw them for me.
Sure. Okay. You're just making me draw your cards. Wow, what a guy. Can't even draw his own cards. Sheesh. All right, you want to give my deck a quick cut?
Ooh, you're flexing the championships one.
I mean, why would I use any others? Hey,
Dang.
I went there.
These are
I played
nifty.
Deathwatch. It was a fun time.
Wow. Those are nifty.
I learned a lot about how to play Deathwatch in the current meta from that event.
Fighting the top ranked sleuth. Okay.
And they got a whole lot better now that you can put Judicaires in Deathwatch veterans. Are you drawing my secondaries? Is that what's happening? Okay. So we got secure no man's land. So I'll just take the deck and put it right here
Why do you have to have the deck in your possession?
because they're my secondaries. So I'm going to draw them going forward. I mean, you could have me draw your cards if you want, but I like the idea of drawing my own.
Why is possession of your deck so important?
Because it's
Would you
my
say
deck.
it's because you would like to manipulate it?
Oh man, this he's throwing some strong accusations here.
Scout moves, right? In the case of us, do you have any?
Man, and you even drew my secondaries before you did your scout moves, Steven.
I'm just going scouts backwards.
But you have more information than you would have had normally. Nah, that's all good.
The sleuth.
I mean, you're the man drawing my cards for me, so.
That's the way it should be.
I got a tempting target and secure no man's land if you're curious.
Okay,
So
those
not
guys go back
terrible
there.
draws.
These guys are just going to cozy this way a little bit, but they're good. Good
What
to go.
is my tempting target? You got to decide. So tempting target means that he has to pick an objective for me, and by the end of my turn, if I control that objective, I get 5 points.
This one?
Great. So I have to go after that, and then secure no man's land is just hold no man's land objectives, which I will naturally do by just simply playing the game.
I have 1 CP.
Great. I also have 1 CP.
I will put these little markers next to my dudes to let you know they have a Watcher in the Dark.
Absolutely. All right. So,
I have a marker that has both players' CP. Do you want to use that?
no, I'll just keep track on my phone. It's all good.
Why is your phone so important? Since it's private to you? You'd like to manipulate it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to manipulate everything to my advantage. So, all right. So we'll get straight into the command phase. Nothing to do this turn. Nobody's wounded to heal anybody with reanimation protocols. So I could just hop straight into the movement then. So I got to go get a tempting target. So these wraiths on the left flank will likely go ahead and advance to try to get onto that point. They roll 5, so they have plenty of movement to get over onto that objective. So that would be 15 inches of movement. So the back wraith goes to right here.
Did you post the link, Anthony?
No, not yet.
And then the front wraith, probably want one of the shorter wraiths who can actually fit underneath the floor here.
Aren't all raids the same height?
No. There's 2 different wraith sculpts. There's one that's like where he's like standing tall, and then one where he's crouched. And you want the crouched ones because those fit underneath underneath the second floor of a ruin. Whereas the tall ones you stick outside the building because they don't really fit. They're just kind of existing. Yep, they're just existing on objectives, living their life. Living their best life, going there 15 inches up the table and doing their best. All right, and then so that's my tempting target acquired. These guys here could make a play. Nah, you're just gonna. So the lion, he moves 8 or 6.
He moves 8 inches, and then he can advance because we're Stormlands.
So with an 8-inch move, 6-inch possible advance. So I don't really want to go super far. So what I probably do is probably just make space for these wraiths to move out into this building. So I probably just shift over and just kind of line the edge of this objective here with wraiths. Get a decent amount of OC on the point. Put 4 wraiths on there. And just keep my distance from the lion as much as I can. As much as I can. And then I'll go ahead and, what do I want to do with the Nightbringer? He could pop out, shoot a couple shots at this Storm Raven from turn 1, which is not a terrible idea actually. So I think I'll just scoot forward with the Nightbringer, stick his scythe around the building here, so then I can shoot this Storm Raven.
Okay.
See if I can
Does
shift a
that
couple.
clear the edge of that objective? I guess my wing hangs out pretty far.
Yeah, so I'm sticking my scythe to this side of the building, and then your wings.
Pull to the edge of the wing. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see, so I'm just.
Yeah,
asking
no,
you.
you're of course you're fine. But yeah, he's a big model, so easy to draw line of sight to. I'll go ahead and roll an advance on my reanimator behind the building. So he rolled a 6, so he's going to go big old 14, which is super awesome because now he can get in range of the other unit of wraiths. So now everybody is going to be partying with that extra bonus to the reanimation. Let's see if I can get the Nightbringer and... Can't quite get the Nightbringer and the wraiths, so I'll just sit behind the building and just buff the wraiths. No need to get greedy here. So I will then roll an advance on the wraiths on the right flank. They're not going nearly as fast, only 11 inches. So at that point, I might as well stay behind the building, so I get shot a little less. That guy's claw sticking onto my guys. So they're going for a ride off in this direction. ready to respond to what moves out or to go support that other squad if need be. Immortals, totally happy where they are, don't need to move. Maybe shimmy a little bit. The Void Dragon, does he bother moving out? I mean, there's not really anything for him to shoot. So he probably doesn't need to move, because then he just exposes himself to getting shot by a Storm Raven unnecessarily. But also, like, I don't know if I care about that. Yeah, I need to start applying pressure with this guy. So yeah, he'll start moving up here, and then he'll just stay in a spot where this Reanimator can buff him from behind the building. So back up just ever so slightly. Reanimator shifts to here, so then he's buffing him from behind the building. And that seems like a safe spot for that. Mortals, like I said, are just going to stay right where they are. Maybe do a little truffle shuffle with these guys up to here. Just tuck in as close to the building as we can get. And the Scarabs, no secondaries that require actions, so I might as well just keep them in my pocket for later. These guys could possibly do investigate signals. They can move into the middle to do area denial or what have you. So they'll just stay right where they are. And I think that's all my movement done. So pretty straightforward first movement phase, just applying pressure to the midfield objectives, getting up in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a brief shooting, which is pretty much just the Nightbringer. He's just within 18 of this Storm Raven gunship, and then all the pistols from these guys are out. So it's just D3 shots from the Nightbringer, and that's it. And that'll be the end of my turn. So do you want to Armor Contempt? It's Strength 12, AP 2, D6 plus 3 damage.
You're hitting me on?
Hitting on 2s with D3 shots.
D3 shots hitting on 2, strength 12.
Strength 12, AP 2, D6 plus 3 damage.
D6 plus 3.
Correct. It's low volume, but high damage.
AP2 though?
AP2. So if you Armor Contempt, you'll get a full 3-up save. Assuming that has a 3-up. I don't know if that's
It does,
two.
yeah.
Okay.
Or I could take a 4-up save and give you minus to wound, which would put you on 4s. Minus 1 to hit and wound, so
Yeah,
3s.
so I'll hit on 3s and 4s instead of 2s and 3s. So
I think that's the play.
Okay, minus 1 to hit and wound. Sounds good. That is a Stormlance specific stratagem. That's why he's taking the Storm Raven in this particular detachment, because it makes it quite good. So 2 shots.
Perfect.
I'm going to be hitting on 3s because minus 1 to hit. And got a wound on 4s because minus 1 to wound. So it mattered. So 1 wound.
We are looking at a 4-up.
Yes, sir. Oh boy, there it is. So you're good. Wasn't expecting a ton to happen there anyways, so we're all good. So
D6 plus 3 is a pretty savage damage for
It
me.
is savage. The only downside is it's only AP2. I wish it was higher AP.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
When it goes through, it's good. And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay,
So
let's go ahead and score you up.
yeah, so I'm gonna get both. I have secured No Man's Land because I'm holding 2 No Man's Land objectives, and I'm gonna get Tempting Target for a very solid 10-point first turn, which I really like.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to pick up these scouts.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to pick up these scouts.
Ooh, you already touched them though. Chess rules.
So we definitely pick up the... I don't even know if I need to pick up the Calidus either.
You certainly could. No one's stopping you.
I think I like the screening there.
We got XPZ people in the chat. What are they saying? Oh, you're good.
I think I keep them there. So yeah, I'm actually not going to pick anything up. I think I like that to screen.
Okay.
I like this immortal screen here in the background. I don't know if I'll need it, but I'm going to keep it for a turn.
Okay.
I don't think even if I do get any deployment zone drop stuff,
Yeah.
I'm going to worry about it. Also, you're looking like you encompass the board pretty well. So I'm going to keep them there. This keeps me safe.
Yeah.
I want to keep them there to apply pressure on objective 4, I think. So
Okay.
over to me. I'll gain 1. I'll
Yeah.
ask you to kindly shuffle me up.
Yeah,
Make sure there's
absolutely.
16 and then draw me 2.
So I already shuffled your deck, so we can just draw 2.
Cool.
So you got Cleanse.
Dope.
And no prisoners.
Perfect.
Kill something.
I like it.
All right, so Cleanse means he has to do an action on No Man's Land objectives, so scouts are positioned well to do that. Action means that he gives up shooting with a unit in order to complete whatever the secondary scores points for. And then no prisoners is just kill something. He gets points the more units he kills, so it's incentivizing him being aggressive early on. That Storm Raven will likely lash out and shoot at something. Same thing with the Land Raider.
So roughly 18 inches from there, which means if I get out 5, plus 3, plus 1 on the advance, that's 9, which means I have to cover 9 inches of advancing and then charging to get into here.
Seems
If
cool.
I want to tangle with them,
If he wants to tango.
which is fine. I think I'm not super worried about the Void Raven.
Yep.
the
So
Nightbringer.
again, the kind of the takeaway with Stormlance is that a lot of his stuff is going to be faster than you would think, especially Terminators, which are typically pretty slow. With Advance and Charge, they can actually become quite speedy and close the gap very quickly.
Okay, so I'm going to advance. I think I'm going to Oath of Moment. I think I'm going to Oath of Moment. What's the OC of a Wraith?
2.
Can they fall back and charge?
No, they can't fall back and do anything. Basically, if you touch me in combat, I'm kind of just there. I'm going to exist there until I either fall back and try to stage for later on, or I fight my way out of combat.
Okay, I'm going to Oath this unit.
So Oath of the Moment is Space Marine's army rule, which is reroll hits. So he's marking these guys so that everything in his army rerolls hits against them.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to advance the command squad and the captain out of the Storm Raven.
Alrighty.
They're going to go this +1 to their advance and charge for having a champion.
Yeah, sounds good. So
we're
they're
gonna
going a big old 1 inch, but it's okay. They're pretty close to me, so
So we're going to go 10 inches.
sounds good.
And this is out of the hole, right? You can drop out of the hole, base or hole,
Yeah, it should be fine.
base or hole. So that's 9 inches there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most flying and hovering vehicles typically measure stuff from the hull. So I don't really see aircraft super often, but I'm pretty sure that seems reasonable.
I'm like, I'm down a model. Yeah, because he's on top of the...
He's going for a ride. Look at him go.
Okay.
With his big banner on his back. Look, what a guy.
Okay, so we are 8 inches +1, and then my advance was a 1, so we're going to go 10 inches total. So I'm just going to do something like this.
Wouldn't that be 9 inches?
So I'm going to go 5, right? +3 out of there, +1 for the roll, +1 because of the roll.
Oh, right. You have the guy.
Right,
Yeah, they're
exactly.
command squad. So he has the champion in each squad, which gives them +1 to advance and charge. So
We'll start that with...
that means that he should pretty reasonably get where he needs to go.
Okay, we're going to do this. Just for posterity's sake, the guy with the squad mark is going to be my captain.
Sure.
The remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys
Yeah.
are going to be just the remaining command squad dudes.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Those guys will go there. Okay, I don't think I need to do anything there. Okay, these guys can move up to 6.
Amazing.
I'm just going to move the bare minimum there. And then we'll position the rest of the guys outside of 1 inch of the wall here
Dope.
to do the FLG special.
The FLG special. We always like to joke about when tournaments allow you to sit 1 inch away from the wall so monsters can't fight you because they can't pass through walls. And also models with large bases can't fit in between the gap of 1 inch. So it can become a very tricky thing where you can position your models correctly, you could deny charges for, pretty effectively for large models. Like this Void Dragon has to go all the way around the building to fight these guys because they're sitting 1 inch away from the wall, which is the length of engagement range.
Okay.
Contemplating where the line's going.
I'm contemplating where that stuff's going to go. I don't think I necessarily have to yet. My other question is, do I send it here and
That
fight
is the
you
big
here?
question, isn't it?
You'll send a Void Dragon. What's the Void Dragon's melee profile?
So he has 5 attacks with the spear, hitting
on
on
twos.
2, strength 12, AP 3, D6 plus 2 damage, and then 6 attacks with the tail at AP, I think it's AP 1, strength 6, AP 1. It might be AP 2, let me check real quick. But yeah, so pretty decent melee. He'll probably kill like 2 or 3 Terminators, would be my guess. Well, depending on how many invulns you make. He could kill 0 Terminators, but
Could wipe all the Terminators.
yeah, the tail is, strength 6, AP 1, so just kind of extra chaff killing with the tail. And then he also does mortal wounds to vehicles, so if that Land Raider gets close to him, he can do some mortal wounds to him.
Right, and how does that work too? He's who I got to be aware of because I have 2 beefy vehicles.
Yeah, so in my shooting phase, I pick a vehicle within 12 inches. On a 2+, you take D3 mortals, and I heal that many wounds on myself.
Oof.
Yeah, it's good.
It's annoying.
It's really annoying.
Against my list, it's really annoying.
And that's why I was saying the Void Dragon's really tough because he heals 3d3 wounds.
This is going to be, put that near my Terminators. That's my Watcher in the Dark.
Yeah, you got it. Just
okay.
marking whether or not they've used
I
it.
think what I need to do is do what you want to do to me as well. I think I need to put pressure on you in other places, and I don't need to get hit and let you just envelop the board.
Yeah.
I think what I need to do is push as well, and I need to do this and force you to spread. And then since I have some fast-moving vehicles I can bring to bear, I'm going to probably try to leverage where I need to go here.
Absolutely.
So we're going to advance out of here with the command squad.
Let's do it.
There we go.
There
so that's going to be,
go.
so that'll be 9 inches,
That's
and then
good.
we're going to go plus the 5.
Which becomes a 6, so a big old 15-inch move.
It's going to be 5 plus 3, which is 8 plus 1 for the 9, and then plus
gotcha.
the dice roll.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So we're going to go like this, which essentially I'm just going to stop right there, which is going to really just give me a free re-rollable 5-inch charge into them
Unless I move,
with a plus 1.
which I very well could.
You very well could. I wouldn't mind if you did.
However, that looks like that move will end on the point, which means I probably won't move. Because, well, I might still move actually, just to get more guys into combat when you crash into me. Yeah, I probably move in this situation.
Okay.
Because I have 2 command points, so I can still do other strats even if I do this reactive move. Yeah, because if I move off the point, I'm just conceding it to you at that point, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I'm going to spend 1. Just let me know whenever you're done moving.
That unit is finished moving?
Perfect. So what I'm going to go ahead and do
come forward?
is, yeah, I'm going to pass over you as part of my move and do some mortal wounds to you.
Sweet.
Do you want to pop your Watcher in the Dark? Do you do that after I roll the mortals?
It's just when immortals are allocated to
Okay,
me.
cool. So and I also want to shift
You get a whole free move?
a whole, no, sorry, it's 6 inches.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean
yeah.
you're going to...
It's 6 inches. But yeah, no, I'm still going to do it anyways. Yeah, so 6 inches.
You're going to land right in front of me then.
Yeah, I'm just going to scoot over, scoot back, and just sit right in front of you. So that way when you crash into me, I have my full unit on the objective, and I'm going to do some mortal wounds to you in response.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Gotcha. Just make sure you're moving a clean 6, because that guy can... Cool. And then those guys probably won't get out. Yeah.
I'll probably just pop this guy to the other side of the...
Yeah.
If I do that, he probably won't fight. So I'll probably just send him around to this side of the building, and then the Technomancer will stay hidden behind the wall so you can't snipe him out with your captain.
Cool.
And then, yeah, they'll just be hanging out there. I'll roll 7 dice to do some mortal wounds to you because there's 7 models in the unit.
Cool.
And we'll see what happens. It looks like I'm going to do 4 mortal wounds to you.
Yep. And we pop the Watcher?
Yeah, you got it. See if you can save a guy here. So
Should.
it's what, a 4 up against mortals?
Yeah.
So I get 1 down to 1 wound.
Cool.
I'll take it. That's not bad. Almost killed a guy.
I don't know if you've seen these sick J15 objective markers. They're small enough that they fit next to your stuff, but they're not clunky.
Right?
I like them.
Yeah, we have a lot. We rep a lot. I mean, all the terrain on this table is from J15 games. They're just launching a new terrain set right now that you can.
So I kind of
buy
like
on
what
the
you did
Etsy
there,
store.
because what you also did was give me a pretty safe agency here to not get walloped by you here.
So you're trying to sit within 12.
I'm going to sit within 12 of you,
Cool.
right there, just
Yeah,
right off
looks
the
good.
track. Cool.
You got it.
So we'll fire into them with some stuff there.
Yeah. Totally.
We're back. So this guy can move 8. So I need to be, and it's just within 12. So I need to be essentially outside of 20 inches of you.
He moved 6. So
Does he-
outside of 16.
Oh, does he need
Or
to be?
18,
Does he
sorry.
need to be visible?
No. Let me check actually. I don't want to say something that.
Because I can just scoot like this, and
me check.
this will be outside to just clear it up.
No, it's just select one enemy vehicle within 12 inches.
Okay.
It doesn't say you have to be visible.
I'm going to be right outside of 18. 18 should be like right here as the.
Okay.
So,
Sure. And then you're still able to shoot the raids.
Yeah, we got 12 inches off of this. Right. Oh, I might need to off of this
Ooh.
track.
I don't know.
So I think I can
Kinda
finagle this in a way where I'm like that, because this guy's angle is a little different. So can you hold that over his base?
Yeah, you're good.
Right there. So 18 is going to be like that line. So as
Sure.
long as I'm behind that
Yeah,
line.
sounds good.
Cool.
You got it.
Cool. We can,
Looks good to me.
so put some damage into them, put some hurt onto them, rock and roll. Go that way, put some damage into them. I don't necessarily think that I need to be worrying about the Satan. So I think what I do here, this guy moves 6, charges 12 as well.
Correct. Yeah.
So 18 is his threat range.
Yes, that is correct.
So if I'm right here, I'm just not chargeable.
Yeah, you got it. Storm Raven moving up.
Going to there. Okay. And then I'm going to position the lion. So this guy goes 6. Needs to bang a 12 around this, so the lion's gonna go here.
Awesome.
And then this guy's gonna go right there.
Lion's playing defensive.
Theoretically, you can't fit immortals kind of anywhere in here. You're pretty well screened. Let's just make sure 9 inches is there, but outside of here, you can't fit a unit there. You can't fit a unit in here. You're definitely not fitting anything there. You're pretty screened. So we're gonna try to keep you into your zone.
Makes sense.
I think we're good there.
Awesome.
The scouts cleanse. I don't cleanse with that, and I need to just kill units. That's probably gonna be a stretch. But I actually think that I'm not. The question is, do I put the damage into, so is the reanimator within range of the Satan?
Of this one, no.
No.
That one is, this one is not.
So Necrodermis will just give him 1 wound back.
D3. It's reanimation protocols is the rule that heals him. It's the same for all models in my army. It's D3 wounds at the command phase. The reanimator makes it 2D3.
T11, 12 wounds?
T11, 12 wounds, 4-up invuln, having damage, and a 5-up feel no pain. So it's basically like I have it, and then I take a third away. So it's a lot of damage reduction. So like if you have like a 6 damage shot that goes through, it'll go to 3, and then I'll usually save 1. So it's like I'll take 2 damage or something like that. So high value shots into Satans are not amazing.
Yeah, I mean I could plink him with bolters, but I didn't really oath him, but it is twin linked, and then he doesn't really have great saves. I don't really have lethals. The question is, I'm wondering if I put the Storm Raven into him to start chipping some damage down, because he's going to want to get in the mix.
Yep.
So I think I think it does me better damage than it does to. Yeah, I think it's actually better for me just to shoot the Satan with that stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. You gotta start working on them, start weakening them.
Okay, I'm going to start with 2 Storm Bolters from, okay, we got Apothecary, and we have the Ancient with Storm Bolters. I should be outside of 12, so I'm just going to get 4 shots from you into the Satan.
So you're shooting everything from the Storm Raven?
I'm shooting the Terminator Command Squad.
Oh, Terminator Command Squad. Okay.
Into the Satan. Bolter shots, hitting on 3s.
You got it.
Wounded on 6s.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
All right.
Let's shoot the Storm Raven into him.
Everything from him?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Everything from the big bird into my Satan.
Twin multi-multi. Or twin last cannon, I mean.
Gotcha.
Hits.
Nice.
12 on an 11, 3 up.
Yeah. And they're rerolling because it's twin linked. Good thing. There you go. So 1 4-up invulnerable save, which I fail. So damage.
D6 plus 1 halved.
Cool.
So it'll be 6 goes to 3.
Nice.
Wait, do I add after I have?
I think so. Yeah. Because
I
that's
add
how
in the, yeah. So
that's
I add,
how Melta works.
I add.
No. It's different if it's.
Yeah.
It has to be an ability that adds. That's where it's.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's part of the characteristic.
That's what I was confused.
Yeah.
So
it goes down to 3.
Okay, that's fine.
The whole thing is halved.
I'll take 2.
So I take 3. I failed all of them. So
Perfect. Good start.
yeah, it is a good start. It's a third of my or a fourth of my health.
Okay, and then we're going to go twin Meltas. 1 hit. We're not oathed. This will be a 5-up.
Yeah, looking with a reroll. Oh, there you go. You didn't even need the reroll. Yeah. Oof. Not making any saves on the Satans. Never a good time.
It'll be a 1.
Big old 1 damage.
Okay.
And I failed that. Okay.
Okay. Next, we're going to go the 2 rockets.
Absolutely.
We hit both.
Totally.
Strength 8, so 5s.
Awesome. Oh, careful.
What the fuck is this? Okay. These are not twin linked.
Nope.
Alrighty, and then I have 20 shots. Can you hand me 10 XPZ dice?
So is it 10 base on the?
Oh,
on those guys?
I'm outside of 12.
Yeah, you're not in rapid fire.
So 12 total shots, which is all of these dice.
Gotcha.
6, and then it's rapid fire 6.
Awesome.
So 3s.
And then 6 is rerolling.
Yep.
We've already done some good damage. You're guaranteed to have at least one wound stick on this guy. So you got to reroll everything because no 6s. And you'll probably do at least 1 more if you get a couple here. You got, looks like 1. Okay, so let's see if I can finally make a save. Nope. Yay, there we go. Feel no pain saved me. So
Cool.
I take no damage.
So you've taken 4 total, right?
Correct.
I like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so at least one damage is guaranteed to stay on him. I could roll a 5-up to get.
I'm going to go
3 wounds
Redeemer
back.
here.
Yeah, go for it.
Everything except the Hunter Killer is going to go here. The Hunter Killer is going to go to your boy.
Awesome.
Hunter Killer downtown, hits on 2.
Downtown.
Hits.
Hits.
Wounds on a 2, 3. Wounds.
Yeah.
Lethal.
Wah.
You're going to save it.
I save it. The fate of all hunter-killer missiles. To do nothing.
We'll start with the flamers.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 3, so it'll be 6 plus 6.
12 shots. Strength 6. So I'm T6. So it'll be 4s to wound.
Alrighty.
So do we get the average? No, it's below 3. 3 wounds.
Neg 2, flat 2.
So probably kill 1 Wraith here, maybe. So 4 up invulnerable saves to start. Looks like you kill no Wraiths. 0 damage.
Okay.
Good talk. Also, I just realized something. Can your Terminators even shoot at all since they advanced?
Those ones can't. No, you're
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
okay. Just letting you know with the other squads, because they advanced. So
Okay. This is the twin assault cannon. Let's get some dev wounds. We get 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. 2 3-up armors. So I'm good to go. So this Tan can't make any saves, but the Wraiths sure can. Which is honestly fine, because the Wraiths are usually what win me games.
And then I got a Stormbolter there that is within 12.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, look at that guy go.
Too bad it's not sustained.
Whoever's manning that Stormbolter is doing great.
2 saves.
Oh boy. You did 0 damage with that whole Land Raider. Awesome. We love to see that.
It's very sarcastic of you, Joel.
I try.
Okay, cool. Let's do some charges here. We'll
Amazing.
start with that one.
Awesome.
See what our distance is. With the captain, we have a free reroll, and it's +1 because of the champ.
Totally. That is a bit excessive, to be honest. That's actually kind of to your detriment. Well, maybe not. I don't know. You could probably keep everybody on the objective. So we'll just put this up here, so we know when these objectives disappear. Get them out of the way of the game. Okay. Terminator's moving in,
I have one
closing
guy
the
off.
gap, doing some damage.
One guy will be off,
Awesome.
which is annoying because... Oh, you know what? I could probably actually move to here,
Yeah, you totally could.
and we'll do that.
Looks good, man. So they're all in combat.
I think I do charge here as well.
Yeah. So a little less excessive this time, only 7, but they'll get there.
And what
They
we wanna
will get
do
there.
Here is we want to go in a way so we have 1 guy on,
Nice.
2 guys on.
So you only have 1 ancient in that squad, right? So it's just OC2 Terminators?
Just
Gotcha.
OC2 turns.
So you're matching my objective control, tit for tat. I do have 1 more model in my units compared to yours, so hopefully that'll help a little.
7, 8. I want 8 inches. Actually, this guy could have gone a little further. We'll go here. Do something like that.
But objective control 2 means you're going to do a good job of locking me out of holding any objectives on the first turn.
That's the goal.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, those guys are burned there.
So we'll see how the combat goes.
Other charges, I don't have any. I think
No.
we're money there. Okay,
Yeah, looks good.
cool. You don't have interrupt CP, right?
No, just 1 command point, nothing like that. I was saving it to potentially reanimate when you charge me, but you didn't kill any wraiths, so I didn't need to do it. Which is
So I
kinda-
don't think either of them, there's no difference here
Yeah.
in how we did this. One thing I do need to consider here is, how many CP is Epic Challenge?
Epic challenge is 1 command point, but you do have to be able to see my guy. So is this your captain or your champion?
My champion.
Well, the captain's the one that does the thing. Does the champion have a precision weapon? He might. He might. So he could.
No, I don't think he does. Let's see what he has.
Well, let's check, because if he has precision on his weapon, he can just attack the Technomancer just straight up.
I don't think his weapon has it. I think, oh, maybe it does.
I think he does, because I know that the one
the
in the
halberd
company
is
heroes
just,
does.
yeah, the halberd is precision. So
So he could attack the
So he just goes in.
Cryptech directly.
I think we do that.
Okay, let's do it.
I think we go him into the crypt. Does the Cryptech get back up?
No, I have no way to resurrect him.
Okay.
If you do kill him, I have a strat that I can do to give me +1 to hit and wound against your models, but yeah.
Wondering.
But no, he doesn't
and
get
there was
back up.
probably, was there no way I could move that? If I went here, I probably, could I have seen? That's kind of like, that's a little bit.
It's a stretch, for sure.
It's a stretch for sure, unless I would have like considered. I think I'm fine on this.
All right, sounds good.
Fine here.
Saves
All
you a
right,
command
the
point as
halberd's
well.
going to hit on 3s here. I
Nice.
don't think the captain does anything
5
special.
attacks. That's good. Look at him go. So he's hitting on 3s, yeah.
3s.
All right.
We're re-rolling our misses because of odes.
That's a good thing. Well, there you go. That's a good conversion.
Okay.
Strength?
6, so
So,
3s.
4s. I'm toughness 6.
On the unit.
Yeah. You're attacking the unit, but then you allocate wounds to the character. So 2.
2, -2 flat 2.
Okay. So 6 up armor saves. I save 1, and then 2 5 up feel no pains because 2 damage. Cool. So he takes 2 wounds.
Okay. Alrighty, then we go Captain. 5 attacks from the Relic Power Fist into some dudes. He does hit on 2s.
Awesome.
Okay.
So 3s.
3s here.
Yeah, strength 8. That's good. Wow. 4. I like it. So 4 up invulnerables. So I save 3, 2 damage, 5 up feel no pains.
Stop doing it.
You do 2 wounds though, so I don't make any feel no pains. So that helps.
Okay.
So I take another 2 wounds on this Wraith. I'll take it on this Wraith.
Okay, next we got a Power Fist from the Ancient.
Yeah. I assume he hits a little worse.
Hits on 3s.
Yeah, he hits just fine. 3s. 2 wounds.
-2 flat 2.
I fail both.
So 4 feel no
first
pains.
one kills a guy. Next one wounds a guy. Yeah, the feel no pains have been not amazing on this unit. So 1 Wraith down.
Thunderhammer. Or I mean Chain Fist.
Okay, so reroll.
Hits
So
twice.
just 2. And then 3s to wound again. Strength 8, so 2.
-2 flat 2.
Gah! Ouchie.
So another 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So these 2 will kill if he kills the base.
Ugh. Ah!
Love
no.
it.
Man,
Okay, and then I have,
rolling, not great.
so Champ, that was 3 of them, and the Captain, so I have a grand total of 6 Thunderhammer attacks. 3s here. Rerolling because of oaths.
Nice.
We don't convert our oaths.
And don't Thunderhammer turn on 4s? Doesn't matter, but.
They do. Did I do that wrong?
No, you're fine. I was just like, you know.
I didn't see the dice.
No, you didn't roll any 3s. You're
Okay.
fine. Yeah. So 1 dev wound, 2 saves.
Yep.
Cool.
So 2 -2s.
Gah! 2 saves. So I save 1 and then 2 dev wounds, 2 damage each. So first guy saves both. Nice. And then he dies.
Drops another base.
Ouchie. So you've killed 3 Wraiths. Man, it's a whole lot more than I thought you were going to kill.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Cool. Pile in. We're just going to go to here and base you up.
Cool.
Okay. Over here. Do I have?
Do you
anything?
have like any fancy combat stratagems or anything?
The only other battle tactics I have are Blazing Fullisade, which doesn't matter right now, and Shock Assaults.
I'm pretty sure that word
And-
is fusillade.
And Rise, man, 4 of them are battle tactic. That's actually kind of interesting.
That is the most vectable detachment. the most effective
captain
free
has
strat.
options.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. I can't actually see the Cryptek in this case, so we're just going into the Gen
Yeah.
Pop.
That
So
was the
5
impact.
attacks from the Captain.
Uh-huh.
No oaths here, so we do hit on 2s
Gotcha.
from the Capitan with the Relic.
Awesome.
We wound 3 times. 3 -2 flat 2 Power Fist saves.
Cool. We save all but 1. And then the feel no pains. Do I feel the pain? I do. I feel
Okay.
2 of the pain.
Next, we'll do 5 attacks from the Halberd. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we missed 1 time. And
Rolling pretty good.
This is strength 6, so 4s here.
Yes, sir.
1.
Yoink. Looks like I don't save it.
Don't say Yeah, drop the
kill a
base.
Wraith. Yeah.
Okay.
down.
That was both Captain and Champion. So next we will go Chain Fist from the Apothecary. Hits them all. Man, if I only had a sustained strategy.
If only.
3 wounds, -2 flat 2.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna beat this whole unit down.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Especially if I keep rolling this bad, you know? So first feel no pains.
Oh, you're just taking them all. Oh,
just
you
taking them
took
all.
them all. That's a whole base.
Yeah.
Oh god, and then another 2.
So and then you wounding another guy. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, I still have so many attacks left. Power Fist from the Ancient.
It is pretty good.
Trip 6s, we're just gonna Yahtzee you right now. Angron comes back.
Do it.
1 more save, -2 flat 2, and then I'll have the 2 Thunder
Yoink.
Hammers.
Save that one though.
2
So that's
Thunder
good.
Hammers. What have I killed? 2 bases here?
You've killed 2 so far, yeah. Which is pretty good.
Thunder Hammers hit on 4s. I don't
Admittedly
have
pretty
rerolls
good.
here.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's just trip 6 this again.
Oh,
Just
get him.
dev wound.
Yeah.
We'll get no dev wounds. We'll take 3 more -2 flat 2
Oh.
saves. Can I get another base here?
And you were hitting on 4s, right, with the
Yeah,
hammer?
hit on 4s.
Oh, man. Failed 2. So you probably, I'll just take it all on that one guy because he's already taken a wound. Does he live? Oh, he does. What a hero.
Cool.
What a hero.
Cool,
Holding
cool.
out. Is that all your attacks? Mm-hmm. Awesome. So only killed 2 wraiths, and that's, or one wraith. No, yeah, 2 wraiths.
2 rays
So-
there, 3 rays in the other, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That they had rerolls, so makes sense they're a little better. All right, so I'll do my combats here. I'll fight back with these guys. So at the beginning of the phase, did I control at least half? No, I didn't. So no rerolls of all hits because the power matrix is not on in the midfield. So I'm only rerolling 1s to hit. So I'll start with the unit over there with 12 attacks because there's 3 wraiths. Are we got an Armory Contempt or anything like that over there?
I do it now, right?
Yeah, you would do that when I declare the attack.
They have the free stratagems. I think now is when, yes, I think now is when I want to do it.
Okay, so you're going to do it over on the right flank.
That's where you're attacking.
Correct.
I could do them both, right?
If you spend your CP, yeah, you could do one and then the other one for free.
Can I do them both for free?
No, because only one captain can do it once per battle round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to spend, I need to spend first.
Yeah, you spend it and then you do the free strat.
We'll spend.
Yeah, sounds good. So here we go. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of just being canoptic. And then I'm going to wound on 3s because I'm strength 6, so you're T5. Not bad, so that's, yeah, you can just roll those. 2 up saves. I kill nothing. And then same dealio on the other side.
I'm using the free strat here.
1, 2, 3, 4 guys in this squad. This is where the wraiths have a hard time killing stuff. Is 2 up saves, reducing my armor penetration to 0. Becomes kind of difficult to do any damage. So, but that's okay. If I can kill 1 Terminator here, that'd be kind of cool. I do basically the same result as last time. Do I do any damage? I killed a wounded guy because I did mortals to you earlier. So I'll kill 1 Terminator, which honestly I'm happy with. So if I can wipe that squad before you can resurrect Terminators, that'd be cool. Because that is the tricky part, is that we're both resurrecting models. So there's going to be a lot of dying and coming back in this game.
Cool. End of my turn, I cleanse once in the middle.
Awesome.
And no prisoners. I did not kill a unit. I'll ditch it for a CP.
Perfect. Okay, so that's it?
Yep. Will you score me up, or are you just gonna?
Oh yeah,
continue living your life?
I got you. So you got, so you said you scrapped cleanse?
I know. I scored cleanse. I
scored
scrapped
cleanse.
no prisoners.
That's what it was.
What plans for 3 or 2?
You only did it in the middle, right? So it would just be for 2.
Ooh.
Yep.
never,
Or sorry,
ever,
it's
ever
for
won.
3. It's for 3 because it's tactical. So 3 points for cleanse, and then he's discarding no prisoners to gain a command point. So then going into round 2, he'll go up to 2 command points to my 2 command points. And then my secondaries are as follows. We've got Bring It Down and Behind Enemy Lines, both very difficult at this stage. Not really doable, to be completely honest. Because I can't, yeah, there's really no way I can, I mean, unless you left me a death mark gap somewhere, which I can certainly look into, but it looks kind of dubious as to whether or not that is the case.
You have 2 J15
Ooh.
widgets.
That's
He
actually,
is going to score 1.
yeah, it's possible. Maybe, I don't know, I'll look into it. Do I want to keep that? Bring it down reasonably. Do I kill a Storm Raven? No, I don't. This turn is looking to be like just kind of a null turn in secondaries, which is not amazing. I could get rid of Bring It. I could.
It's
get
also a null turn in primaries. Make sure the crowd knows that.
I mean, we can. So let's take a look over here. Where are we at OC wise? So you have.
I have 10.
You have 10. So I currently have 9, but I'm going. I could Oh no, I can't because that guy's at 3 wounds. So I can't resurrect a model in that unit. So yeah, so you'll beat me by 1 OC there. So we're good. Yeah. So no primary.
Oh, it feels good.
But I mean, there's a good chance I might do the same to you this turn. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to have these immortals shoot those Terminators, so we'll see how many dev wounds I do. And you've already used your Watcher in the Dark, so that means that my mortal wounds.
Doomed.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. So behind enemy line is going to be the tricky one. I don't think I want to scrap one at this point. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Do I need the command points for anything? 2 command points? Probably not. Well, yeah, I think it'll be good to have actually. So I think I'll just leave it as it is. It's not amazing, but I just think I have to live with it.
Oh,
So,
I didn't state it, but the lion is going to use the.
The
I'm
mortal
just going
wound
to keep
thing?
the mortal wounds on.
Yeah, yeah, of course, you're fine. So I'll start doing some reanimation. So I'll start with the Nightbringer, see how many wounds he gets back. He gets back the big 3. So you have done 1
Why
wound
did
to
you
him,
do
good
that?
sir. 1 wound, that's it.
You ever played Joel? His dice are so polarizing.
Right, and then the unit over there gets 1 wound back. So they're down to 2 wounds on that guy. And then they'll heal again at the end of the movement phase from the Technomancer, which is nice. Over here, I get 2d3 wounds because of the Reanimator next to the unit. So they're going to get 4 wounds back. So that will heal him back to full, and then a Wraith back with 2 wounds. So this Wraith will just pop to this side of the unit.
Is he within 2 of 2?
Well, he doesn't need to be because the unit's down to 5. So he can just be right there.
What a chump.
What a guy. What a guy. And then anyone else wounded? I don't think so. So I think that's all I got. So in the movement phase, I'm going to go ahead and do another heal from the Technomancer. I'll start with over here, D3. So this guy's back up to full health. And then this wounded guy over here is also back up to full health. So there we go. Lots of healing going on, lots of wounds being removed. And then we got some movement to do. So do I want to stay in combat there with those guys? Now the question is, do I move the Void Dragon? I feel like what I might do is potentially have him go after these. That's a 9-inch charge. It's a long charge. It does mean that you can't reactive move away if I take that option. But do I want to bank it? I mean, otherwise he's not really doing anything this turn. He could move in here and try to kill these Terminators, which is honestly not terrible. But then what's going to deal with those scouts? I think fall back, shoot there with these guys. And then, yeah, I think that, and I should kill enough where I take that point, I think. You're going to come crashing back into me, but nothing I can do about that. And I think the Void Dragon kills these guys reasonably. You could reactive move away, but then I'm accomplishing my goal of stopping you from holding the objective anyway. So it's a 6-inch move, reactive move away if 6 inches. You could pop around to like right here reasonably. So it's like, maybe like a 10-inch charge or something. Something spicy. I could also just try to bank a 9, or I could just go into the Terminators. What would that leave to shoot those guys, those scouts? Interesting. I could send Wraiths to pop out here and shoot. Wraiths could, or the Nightbringer could also shoot them. But these Wraiths realistically, I could also just move them up onto the objective itself. Countercharge from the Lion, interesting. Probably want to do Mortals here and then charge into here and just tar pit this objective is probably what I want to do. Yeah, I probably just want to fight my way off of these, kill these Terminators. Yeah, I probably want to send both Satans to both flanks, fight those Terminators off of the table. And then what I could do is just send, some Immortal, split fire some Immortal shots, or I could just, the Immortals there is bad. That is not good for business. So reactive move is good. It seems good. I like it. So with that reactive move, you could move, these are OC1, so you could at best move, looks like, so it looks like you can move 3 guys onto this objective. So, which means, can you check if this guy's within 6 of this objective to move on there, potentially?
It's going to be the front 3.
Okay, so that means if I have 3 OC from Scarabs, that will contest it. So I'll go ahead, because Scarabs now have a nifty rule where if they are within 6 inches of a Cryptek, they become OC1. So do you want a reactive move? Cool, awesome. I figured as much. So then as long as I put my Plasmancer within 6 when I move these guys, then I'll be able to get that point contested, so I don't have to commit anything over there. So that means the Void Dragon is free to move off in this direction. We already determined that he cannot shoot the Land Raider because he's outside of 12.
Now is we're all reactive?
Cool. Yeah, go for it. Gonna bail in front. Are you gonna be able to fit there without going into engagement range?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Gotcha. That is the trouble. Cool. So he's going to go there, try to take a hit for the Terminators. We'll see if they can stay alive long enough to do that. Because I do have shooting from that guy. Okay. And then what? So I'm going to have these wraiths. I'll have the... yeah, what do these wraiths want to do? So they're going to pass over this model as part of their move. So it's 7 and then 3 over to like right here.
Cool.
And then they're going to do some mortal wounds to those guys.
Okay.
The reanimator will just shift up ever so slightly into the building. And then I'll go ahead and roll those mortal wounds to those Terminators real quick. We're looking at 2 mortal wounds. Do you want to pop your Watcher?
I need to declare it before I see how many, or is it? No, it's when I take them.
It's when you take the
No,
mortals.
I'll take 2.
Okay, cool. So you just take 2 mortals.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Storm Shield has 2 remaining.
And then this guy, actually what I want to do is not put the reanimator in the way of the Nightbringer, who's going to move 6 inches to here and go smash that champion. And then what I probably want to do is fall back with these wraiths potentially, and then open up the next wraith unit to go in at full strength. I feel like that seems solid. And that way I can also shoot them a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to fall back with this unit. I don't do the mortal thing when I do a fallback move, only a normal move. So they're just going to fall back to here. And then this Technomancer will just continue to hide behind this wall. Protect himself from the lion. So they'll get ready to go careening in there. So it puts him within 3 of that reanimator. Cool, so everybody's getting reanimation upped. I will roll an advance from this reanimator here. So he's gonna go the big ol' honkin' 6. So 8 plus 6, which can get him on the objective actually. Do I wanna do that or do I wanna push up onto the other objective? So 8, so that's 14. I probably just push up here and support all the stuff on this flank. I feel like that's probably the better idea. Make sure that these wraiths stay alive. And that, so now, do I control at least half of the objectives? So after moving these guys, I'll control 1. I control probably this one, because now I have 3 more OC, so yeah,
2,
that's
4,
at least
6,
half.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yep.
Yeah, so I control at least half, so that's my power matrix activated. So now my army is re-rolling all hits, which is really nice. So now what I want to do is I'm going to auto-advance 11 inches with these guys here. They can do that because of the translocation shroud on my Overlord. They're going to get ready to shoot those Terminators. So 24 of this Terminator is right back here, so I don't need to get too crazy here. No need to get too crazy. They should all be fine shooting out into those Terminators. I want to make sure I have this guy with an 18 to hit you with Living Lightning. So something like right here. And then within 6 of those Scarabs to get OC1 on the point. I'll just put the Overlord on the other side of the building because he doesn't matter so much. Yep, that's fine. And then do I want to bring it? So now I need to figure out, can I fit the death marks anywhere to get behind enemy lines? So I can go here.
This is off the base. It's not the base. It's
Off the base?
No,
Okay.
it's not.
So, and then probably not there. So I don't think I can get behind enemy lines. No, don't think so. So at that point, I'm probably just gonna, I'm just not gonna score any secondaries, I don't think, this turn.
Or primaries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not gonna score any primary either, so.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, we'll see, we'll see. And then I also gotta fall back with these wraiths, so then I can shoot the immortals into those Terminators. So let's go ahead and do that. Protect, oops.
bullying me.
Big banner man getting in my way. Just fall back to there with those wraiths, getting buffed from their animator.
Cool. I'm going to Overwatch.
Yeah, you
the
got it.
Redeemer?
Well, you can't do that because when you go to do it, when I start my move, I was in combat, so I'm not an eligible target, and now I'm outside 12. So you can't shoot me with the flamers. Unless I'm within, am I still within 12 after my move?
No, I would say as
Okay.
much as I wish you were, I think you're not.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I think you're just out. So
Great.
then in that case, we probably don't.
Yeah, you probably don't.
I thought this guy was probably close enough. He's like literally a quarter-inch back.
Ooh, ooh, watch out.
So we're good.
All right, cool. So they're doing that. Lovely. And I think that's, so these scarabs, in case I draw investigate signals, I probably do still want to, I could probably stage further up from this. So 9 inches from the edge here, and then I can move up and just be wholly within 10 of there. So then if I draw investigate signals, they're in position to do that next turn, just in case, but then they're also ready to pop out and do whatever I need them to do later on. I don't think I bring in any of my reserves. I could pick on, there's not really anything to, I mean, I guess I could line them up to get extra shots into those guys to make sure that they die. Another 4 dudes shooting in. I could put them like here in the corner, then they just die to the Land Raider. I do need to make sure that those guys die though, so because then I can charge in with the Void Dragon. So yeah, I think I do want to send these guys over here. They'll probably die to the Terminator or the Land Raider next turn, but I don't think I'm super concerned about that. So I probably just drop them in right here, just on the edge of line of sight to those guys, just right to that guy, and then just hang out there and then blast him. And then just so you know, those guys also have an ability where if you come in from reserves with an 18, I can shoot you. Just letting you know for your next turn.
Hyperphase intervention.
Oh yeah. And then I'm just probably going to leave these scarabs in reserves to do whatever I need them to do later on. And let's get shooting. So I first need to see how many of these scouts I can kill before I do anything. Anything I need to do at the top of the shooting? I don't think so. So, because we know that guy can't do matter absorption onto the Land Raider. So that's it. So let's go ahead and shoot. I'll start with the void. No, I'll start with these guys because you could just pull the guys that he can see. If you do that, actually that accomplishes my goal if you do that. So yeah, I'll shoot the Void Dragon first.
Okay.
So
What's he going into?
so he's going to be shooting the scouts. I need to shoot them until the lane is clear to charge through. So
What's the AP?
it is AP 1 on his Voltaic Storm and AP 3 on the spear.
And what's their AP?
AP 2, 2 damage.
AP2.
It's all at least 2 damage, and it's all AP2 from them, AP 1/3.
What's the
from
volume
him.
on the spear?
Just 1 spear. He's just throwing a spear at you.
And these guys hit on 3s?
They hit on 3s, correct.
With 1 shot each.
With 1 shot each. They're not that crazy.
And
Yep.
what's the volume on the other shot from the dude?
It's 1 shot from the spear, D6 plus 3 blast from the Voltaic Storm.
AP?
AP 1.
I'm going to do smoke.
Okay, gotcha. So -1 to hit and cover for the whole unit. Sounds good. So down to, you're down to 1 CP. Did you spend your, you reactive
reactive
move.
move.
That's what it was. Cool. So he's popping smoke. So I will start with the Spear of the Void Dragon hitting on a 3. And then wounding on a 3. Nope. So no wound there. And then I've got the Voltaic Storm, D6. So that is +3, so 5, +1 for blast, so 6. So I'm going to be hitting on 3s, and then sustain hits 2. So let's see if we can get some 6s. So quite a few misses, but then 2 6s because or 2 back in because the sustain hits 2, and then 3s to wound, strength 7. So 3 wounds of 4 up, or 3 up because you're in cover. So I kill 1. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and fire the death marks into that same unit. So I've got 5 shots, hitting on 3s, going to 4s. So that's pretty good. 4 hits, and then 3s to wound.
Was that 3 hits on 4s?
It was 4 hits on 4s. And then we're wounding 2 wounds. Okay, AP2, so it'll be 5 ups. Or do scouts have a 4-up save?
4-up save.
Okay, so I kill 2 more. So there's 2 left. So I'll probably have to put some shots from the Immortal Squad to clear out them. I do have the Atomizer beams from the Reanimator, which I'll go ahead and shoot now, actually. So he'll hit on 5s, but re-rolling because he's in the Power Matrix. So wow, that was the best hitting on 5s I've ever seen. And then wounding on 3s at strength 6. So that's pretty good. So 4 wounds at AP2. So this could do some real damage. So there's 1 left on 1 wound. Wow. that's interesting. So what I might just do is zap him with the living lightning from the Plasmancer. Yeah, that might do it. Or I could just shoot the Plasmic Lance at him. What's better? I feel like...
Joel playing Necrons.
Yeah, exactly. Making up all these fake words. I think I'm going to shoot you with my living lightning from the Plasmancer. So I roll 4 dice, and every 4 plus is a mortal. I just need to do 1 mortal to you. I do 3 mortals, so he's dead. So they've been cleared, which is what I want. So now I will shoot the entire immortal brick using the free strat from the Overlord for dev wounds into those Terminators.
No rapid fire though, right?
They're assault, so it's just a flat 20 shots.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of shots. Am I missing dice? Why don't I have 18 dice here? I thought I had 24 dice.
You could just pick 2 of your blue dice and stop being weird.
Yeah, it's true, but could have
We're
swore
on
I had more
stream.
dice.
The people are watching.
Okay, hey. Well, I'm gonna need a lot of dice. So I'm probably gonna have to take some of yours too.
That's fine.
Because it's a lot of shots. So, all right, so now I'm gonna be hitting on 3s re-rolling because of being in the power matrix. That was a 5, so I'm gonna pull out the 5s, and then I'm going to re-roll everything that's not a 5 to try to get more sustained hits. It's 5s because the Plasmancer is attached to the unit, so I'm gonna pull out the misses.
Oh, you crit on 5s?
Crit on 5s, that's what the Plasmancer does. I rolled basically all 5s, and then, so this is gonna double. So we've got, looks like 12, which becomes, so I'm gonna get an additional 24 shots from that because the sustain hits 2.
These are 12?
So 12 more, plus I need another 12 here. So that's another 24 shots, there we go. So now I'm going to be wounding on, so since you're on objective, I'm re-rolling all wounds against you, and I'm just basically just gonna fish for devastating wounds here. So I'm gonna roll this, and I'm gonna re-roll the whole thing again to try to get as many 6s as I can get. So we're looking at 4, so 4, 6 devastating wounds to start.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. The Immortals are just so savage. It's a ton of dice, a ton of 6s, potentially. Another 2 here, 1 here, another 2 there, 1 here. So we're looking at 5, 10, 12 devastating wounds, and you still have to make some saves as well. So it's strength 5, your T5, so that many 2-ups on top of the 12 devastating wounds. I do 1 damage on top of 12 devastating wounds. So I kill 3 Terminators.
So you kill...
Well, they're not all
They're
4
not all
wounds,
4,
actually.
4 wounds. So this is 4.
Uh-huh.
Then I have 1, 2 other bases.
Gotcha.
And then 2 wounds carry.
That is that. And then 1 failed save would kill him, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
You failed 1 2-up, so then I killed the whole squad. Oh, no, it's just the captain left then, right?
No. So you did 4.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to him.
Gotcha.
3.
Okay.
Go to the champ. 3.
Uh-huh.
Probably need to go to the banner. And then 2 carry over.
Plus 1 failed save, so then he dies.
So just the cap 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Wow. That's dope. And now the Void Dragon will run in and just kill him. Awesome. Looks good to me. And now I've got the Gaze of Death from the Nightbringer. Yeah, I know, the Gaze of Death. It's funny. I don't know if I actually really want to shoot it because you could just pull this guy and make my charge harder. Well, you can't really stop me because I can still charge around this. So no, I'll shoot the Gaze. Why not? So then D3 plus 1 because of blast. So 3 shots from the Gaze. Hitting on 2s. And spin, spin, spin. Come on, dice. There we go. And then wound on 2, strength 12. The Gaze is very strong. 2 wounds.
We will allocate to the champ.
You got it.
AP?
You got to allocate to this guy because he's wounded. So
True.
you got to kill him, and then you can allocate to the champ. So
what's AP?
AP 2. So it'll be down to 1.
So 3 up.
Yep, so 3 ups. So he's good, and he's good. Cool. So now I'll shoot all the pistols from that unit of wraiths. So 18 shots. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s, and I'm re-rolling because I'm in the power matrix. The matrix of power. Oh yes. And now I'm going to wound on 3s, but 6s are devastating wounds. So that'd be nice. Ooh, wow, that's really good. So a lot of devastating wounds today. So six devastating and then 2 normal saves. Oh my lord, You just took 8 damage.
Okay.
Dear Lord, these Terminators are they're dropping.
So dead.
They're dying.
That's 5. And then we're going to leave 1 on... What else can shoot me?
That's it from this side of the table.
Okay.
That's actually, it would be, sorry, I have 3 more shots from the Staff of Light if you want to allocate to someone else. Cool. So I'll go ahead and fire said Staff of Light, hitting on 4s. I don't actually want to kill you, so I'm going to reroll the successful hit into hopefully a miss. Yay, I do no damage. I don't really want to kill that guy, because now it would make the Nightbringer's charge a lot harder. And then, I bet that's the first time you ever seen someone reroll a successful hit into a failed hit. So then, charge phase, I will start with said Nightbringer, because I don't want to make his charge harder by charging those guys in first. So it's 4, so it looks like a 5-inch charge, if you want to confer. Because it's 4 to here and then 1 inch over
Just
to
measure
get
the back of
engagement
his
range.
base, and you can do it. You don't have to be so high up. You can measure it off of his base, like flat to the earth. Look at that.
There we go.
That's accurate. So the back of his base,
like a
that building
6?
is 6 inches.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, sounds
And then-
good.
And then, yeah, so 6 inches and then like another inch,
Cool. So it's
like a 7.
Okay, a 7.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll take a 7. I got an 8, so we're good. We are in there.
Like swimwear.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
ready to rock. And he has to base that guy. And then I will charge him with the Wraiths,
Okay.
just in case he leaves some stragglers. Yoink. They are going to make it in on a 9, so they'll go real far. So I probably want to move the back guy first. And then, well, actually, wait. No, I don't want to move the back guy because he needs to stay back to get reanimator range. So this guy can go ahead and base both of these. This guy can base both of these, and now the rest can move freely because there's nowhere else to base. So these guys will just sit back. This one will fight, and then I think I could probably throw 2 more in there, and then these 2 can sit back and stay within reanimator range. And then the Cryptek can just, Cryptek wants to stay behind the building, so he'll just stay back here. If that's the case, then actually I could set 1 more Wraith in there. And then I could have these two be the ones that sit back. Cool. That seems fine. And then over here, the Void Dragon, probably like a 4-inch charge or something. It's pretty short. Yeah, a 10 will do it. So he's gonna actually just loop all the way around to here.
Does he fly?
Yeah, it flies.
Okay, cool.
And I rolled a 10, so oh yeah, because I have to be able to. Yeah. He flies though. We're good. I mean, he is levitating off the ground after all. And that's it. So let's fight. You have how many command points? 0?
0, and I just have
So-
1 free battle tactic over there.
Awesome. All right, I will start with. I think I will go ahead and start with these guys, and I think I'll activate Devastating Wounds for 2 command points on their attacks to just make sure that those Terminators die. So I've got 5 Wraiths fighting? Yeah, 5 Wraiths fighting in, so 20 attacks. 20 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling, because I'm in the power matrix. The matrix of power. Rerolling all them hits, it's so consistent. We love to see it. And then, can I get some spicy, devastating wounds? My AP may be terrible, but my devastating wounds are not great. I did 2 damage. Admittedly, not amazing. So then, that many 3-up saves.
We're AOC.
You're gonna do the free armor contempt here?
I
Cool.
have to do it. Otherwise,
So 1, 2, and then the devastating. So those are all 2 damage.
okay.
So I kill 2 because I think 1's wounded, right?
So the first one will kill this, and then I have 4 to allocate elsewhere, which I wonder, I don't think there's any way for me to shut Homeboy out.
Yeah, because that's the captain, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So this
because
is just
he'll
a-
always be able to reach him.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Looks good. So that's that, and now I'll go ahead and swing with the Nightbringer. So 6 attacks with his big scary scythe.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. So he hits 5 times. He's going to wound on 2s because strength 14, and devastating wounds on 6s. No devastating wounds, so that many 4-up invulnerable saves. You fail 3. So they're all probably, so the first two just die, or the first one dies because minimum 3 damage.
Okay.
And then, so it's 2d6, well, he's dead because it's a minimum of 6 damage on the captain. So yeah, they're dead. They're gone.
Just aced them.
Yep, they're dead. The Nightbringer tends to do that. And then he'll just pile in towards the objective. Man, the Nightbringer's so good. He's so good. And then we've got 5 attacks from the big old spear from the Void Dragon hitting on 2s.
That one, I think the mistake there was in putting the guy on the other side to try to get greedy to kill the Chronomancer. It
Yeah.
enabled the charge.
Totally.
Well, no, he still died. You still just banged an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could have definitely just like pulled more guys away from the wall and made it hard for the Nightbringer to get there.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't.
anyways,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's hindsight. So 2s, goes strength 12 with the spear.
What
So
is this?
full house. This is the Void Dragon.
Yeah,
So
maybe
5
I-
wounds, full house into the guy. The man, he's super dead. He's so dead. He did not even try. All right, and then I'm just gonna stay right where the Void Dragon is. I'm happy where he's located. And that's my turn. Killed all the Terminators. So I didn't score any points at all, but
You damn near tabled me.
I killed a whole lot of stuff. Hey, don't let anyone say that Canoptic Court doesn't kill stuff well, because oh boy, does it have a lot of devastating wounds. Just got to roll 6s like a real man. Just roll 6s. That's all you got to do.
Over to me?
Yeah, and I'm probably just gonna scrap both of these.
Okay.
Because realistically, I don't.
Can you strap them quickly?
Yeah. Just okay. All right. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay. Defend Stronghold, which is fine. Oh, at the end of your turn, do I want to pick anything up? I think I need to pick the Calidus up now. Okay. And engage.
So yeah, I scrapped both objectives, Anthony, to gain a CP. So I'm at 2 and he's at 1.
What do I do here? There's probably realistically, I mean, I could put some damage down on that stuff over there. Maybe I just gotta like,
Put that damage down, bro. Put it down. He is gonna put so much damage down. I can't even fathom.
so odes, I think I need to straight up fucking kill the Nightbringer and then just try to wallop you on that objective.
Hey, that's your one PG-13 allowed. He used it.
I F-bomb.
He missed
I
it.
F and wallop. Can you put this on the Nightbringer?
Yeah, of course.
I got a vendetta against him.
Of course. Makes
Alrighty.
sense. He is the scariest man on the table.
And then I think what we got to do here. Okay, let's advance this dude.
Let's.
Oh, let's do that after.
Okay.
Let's do some movement here.
Absolutely.
Fly over you and do mortals.
If only. Imagine if you could do that. That'd be really cool, right, Anthony?
Something to do it. Are we 0 on Hydrate now?
What's that?
Yeah. No, well, do you get one for holding your home field?
No, not in this one. So nobody scored any primary yet. So it's been a real slobber knocker of a game. We're just
And do
real
those-
slobber knocker. Yeah.
Do the Scarabs don't have OC, right?
They have 1 OC because they're within 6 inches of this guy.
God.
As long as they're within range of a Cryptek, they gain OC, which is why I was able to contest this and force you away with the scouts.
God, you say so many additional words.
Hey, it's for the people at home. I'm trying to let them know what's going on. If you only say the lingo of 40K, no one will know what's going on. I'm just saying. Just saying.
So we just want to be within 9 for melted damage onto him, which we already are. I think I'm just gonna, I think I'm legit just going in.
He's just going in. Somebody stop him.
Advance on the lion.
Oh, did he roll a big one? Big fat one? Oh, he rolled a 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. So he's going 11 inches. Man, he's so much faster. So much faster. Okay.
Reactive move away, sucker fool.
I probably will. Well, I feel like I'd rather let you hit these guys. So I think what I'll do is just try to react. So what did you? Are you keeping the 4 up against mortals? Do you pick that in the command phase or okay? Because I could do some mortal wounds with this unit. Just pop over and pop back. And,
You have 6 inches of movement with your reactive move.
that's true. So it would have to be from this unit. I mean, I kind of like blocking you getting to the Nightbringer. If you kill those wraiths, so be it. It just keeps you from wiping the Nightbringer. I think I'm happy with it. I'm gonna leave you where you're at.
Let's advance the Combi Lieutenant to get in there and take his pound of flesh.
Oh, man. He rolled the big one, so he's going only 7 inches. He's trying. He's doing his best. You know, he's doing his best.
Okay, advancing the Land Raider Redeemer. Okay, for 14 inches.
Look at him go. Can it advance and shoot?
It potentially can.
Ooh. So is that what the Fusillade stratagem does? Gives it assault? Ooh.
And
I like
it gives me GTFO
Yeah.
from this.
Yep. You really don't want to be near that guy. He's quite scary. He's very good at killing vehicles. Well, decently good at killing vehicles. The Land Raiders are a whole different Roadhouse. It's hard to deal with. Great movie, Roadhouse. What are the people saying in the chat, Anthony?
Let's see. They were talking about.
Oh yeah, you could totally vect the devastating wound strat on the.
Yeah, that's what we vect. I forgot all about it.
Yeah,
So
you
you
did
said-
totally forget that.
need
So
to-
that would have definitely changed here because I would not have been able to use it on these guys if you had done that. So
You didn't. It doesn't matter. You did one mortal wound. It would. I still died.
yeah, that's true. I
miserably.
did one
You
devastating
died
wound. It didn't make a huge difference, but that is good to know. We totally forgot about the vect
Yeah.
there. So we'll keep that in mind. So going forward, if I want to use that on the Immortals, I have to spend a command point now, which is good to know.
I think that's
So
all
thank
I-
you, chat.
Someone said you're OP with all your 6s.
You are OP with all your
I
sixes.
did roll 12 devastating wounds. on
That
the
wasn't even the
Immortals.
crazy one. When you literally passed like every save over here, that was the killer. The chat was like, "You bounced," and I'm like, "That was absurd saves." It was Joel dice.
Hey, I mean, it's just that's raids. That's why I love them. The four up invul and 5 up feel no pain. It's just so effective at just cutting all that damage.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to just go into this stuff. I don't know if there's really anything else I can do. I think I drop. Do I drop the raids and try to beat down? I'm 2 damage into the Nightbringer.
Yeah, boy, 2 damage, and then I save 1 on feel no pain. Yeah,
Okay, I think I'm fine with this.
30% of the time, every time. That's how you do it. That's how the Nightbringer rolls, you know. That's how
Yeah.
he rocks and rolls.
Okay, we're gonna start. I'm legit gonna put the whole Storm Raven into the Nightbringer.
Legit, the whole Storm Raven.
Okay, starting
Let's
there.
do it.
Twin Laz.
Twin Laz. Oh, double 6. Ominous. Oh, I failed it. Damage?
6.
Just 1.
2. Oh yeah, just 1.
But down to 1. Oh no. You do damage though. It does stick. So that's good.
Net 2, right, so far?
Yeah, he's at 2 wounds, so he has 10 remaining.
Okay, the multi-meltas.
Let's do it. What's the moment though? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Don't save.
Yoink. I have 2 command points.
Do it. Do it.
I mean, what else do I need it on? Like, I didn't reactive move. I'm
Do
not
it.
going to load up anything. I'll
CP
do it.
reroll it.
I'm going to do it.
Give me a 2.
I'm going to
Give
do
me
it, bro.
a 2.
I'm going to do it.
Give me a 2.
I did it! Yay! Because that's the +2 damage.
Missiles.
It's a 1 hit. 1 wound.
No.
Oh, that was the reroll. Okay, cool.
Stop talking. Okay, 1.
Yoink.
Okay.
Chilling.
And then now we have 20 Stormbolter shots. So here's 12.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, wait, but aren't you in rapid fire now, or are you going to just doing half?
I'm gonna do half. And
Okay,
then I'll do
because
it. Okay.
you're welcome to take my dice if you want to do them all.
I don't want to roll your filthy dice. The game won't be fair. All right, and then these are gonna be 6s re-rolling.
Okay,
1,
2 so far. That's pretty good.
Out of 12, that's statistically average.
Pretty good. And then you got
Good.
another 2, so 4.
Cool.
I'll just set these aside and you can just roll the next round and we'll do it all together. It's a whole lot of dice rolling. Re-roll this, re-roll that.
Okay.
Now to wound. Big old nothing burger. Can we get a couple more here? Apparently not. Okay, good talk. So let's see how much damage you do.
24
You
dice.
do, 3 go through though. It's really good. 2 go through. So I take another 2.
Okay.
You did the most damage with the Storm Bolter.
Yeah,
Or
most
with
of the plink damage is what does damage there.
the Hurricane Bolters.
Okay. This gets interesting. I just got a couple messages that said getting sixed.
Getting sixth.
You just aren't failing any saves at all. I need to look at least I know the people that are watching are in my corner.
The dastardly Necrons are not dying.
Ranged weapons.
Why aren't they dying?
So we're doing a neural shredder into your
Into my.
the front raids.
Cool. Are you gonna try to? You can see the character. Do you want to allocate to him?
What are the front raids?
Oh, okay. Cool. So 4 shots. So they're not infantry. So what's the
They are
actual
infantry.
strength? No, they're beasts. Oh, they have the character attached. There you go.
So you will take all 4 -2s.
Cool. Sounds good, man. So 4 ups. Fail 1. Good.
Getting 6.
Getting 6. Oh man.
Okay. We have the combi weapon. Oh, I didn't even pick my combi weapon. My combi lieutenant's objective.
I mean, you can just pick this one if you want. I don't care.
I always forget that rule. I need to like put
It's a
thing
very
down.
forgettable
Okay.
rule.
The combi weapon wants to throw 2 shots. We will also go into the front raids.
Cool. And I assume we're just gonna say it's this one for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing with the. I reroll 1s or all
It's reroll 1, stay wound. That's what his ability does.
to hit and wound.
No, it's just a wound.
Okay. So nothing there.
I mean, you could check. You have the. right in front of you.
Arma Luminous is going to fire 2 shots into the Satan.
Dope. Arma Luminous. That sounds cool.
Hits them both.
Oh, what's the strength?
5s to wound.
Cool.
-3 flat 2.
Yeah. Good.
Saves.
Of course. As I always do.
And I have this thing now, so shooting over there doesn't really do me much. So I think I burned those scarabs off to deny some primary here.
Not my scarabs.
So I go flamers there,
My
and then I'm
poor
gonna put all the
scarabs.
other long range guns into your Satan.
You got it.
So regular multi-melta,
Uh-huh.
Ode's a moment. 2s into 2s, and then a 5 with no reroll.
Awesome.
Take it.
Oh,
You're gonna roll 6.
I'm sorry. What is this into?
This is a multi-melta into your Satan.
Into the Satan. Is it? You're within 18 of the Nightbringer?
I should be.
It's only 18.
I'm just
right?
barely outside of 12.
Okay, cool. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. I fail it. Damage. So down to 3. Yeah. I take 2.
Okay. Assault cannon.
I'm half dead.
Okay. Let's get all 6s here.
And is this also into him?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is twin linked.
Yeah. So 1 devastating, 2 devastating, 2 5-ups. I saved 1. So down, just 5 wounds remaining.
Stormbolter on him.
You got it.
Hits both. Nothing, I don't think that's twin linked. And then 2 flamers into the scarabs. So 7 plus 6, so 13. So here's
And then it's just 2s to cook me. If you get 6 wounds, I'm gone. Cool. They're cooked. Thoroughly.
T3, right?
Yeah, T2.
Okay.
They're very, very small.
Okay. So, oh, I forgot to drop my Inceptors. I have a lot of data now. Do you care?
Go for it.
Okay.
You're fine. Oh, man. Come on. Stay with it, Steven. Stay awake. I know it's getting late.
I think I was pretty surprised
Oh,
at
man.
the damage you did.
I bet the chat's just going to love him putting down his Inceptors in the shooting phase after he shot his entire army.
Yeah. I think we wait.
Okay, cool.
Because I think that's only fair. I mean, I needed to drop him this turn. Getting him trickled in is probably going to mean I lose.
I mean, what, are you going to try to kill the Nightbringer, just focus him down?
I think I need to focus him. They're twin linked and oaths. So, I mean,
like, again, you could do it if you want to do it. Like,
well, I think for the sake of providing a game.
That's fair.
You know
That's
what I'm
fair.
saying?
The mistake was made, you know?
Yeah, I think I legit put everything into this stuff, I think. I think I don't go, I can't probably get oaths. I think I do, holding your home field doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I think,
Nope. Completely worthless.
I think we do that. I think I don't, I do meteoric, so I think I go, realistically, I don't know if I was able, within 3, I probably could have dropped onto this center objective. So I'm gonna drop 1 unit here, with just
Okay.
1 guy touching.
Perfect.
And then we'll come in and then the other guys will drop back here.
So you are going to drop them in then?
Yes,
Awesome.
I need to drop them in.
Yeah, I think you do.
If I don't, I'm just gonna legitimately die. And
Yep.
lose. I'm probably still gonna legitimately die and lose anyways. But
That's the attitude that we want to see.
well, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, if I can do some damage here and pick up some stuff, then I might
Some
be okay.
stuff. Yeah,
Might be okay.
maybe. We'll see. And then, do you want to also make a play to maybe get engaged with one of these units? Because you're not currently getting engaged.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Because I
fair.
think that doing that is just forfeiting units that I
Yeah.
can't really afford to lose right now.
That is totally fair.
I think what I need to do is really just kind of triangulate here, damage this, and try not to die.
Awesome.
So we have 1 CP. Oh, and I needed to spend it in the shooting phase because that's what allows this to shoot.
Gotcha. So you're down to 0. So you want to go ahead and shoot some Inceptors then?
I do.
Let's do it.
6 shots overcharging from the ones not on the objective
All into the Nightbringer? Gotcha. Let's see if we can drop them. Re-rolling. The big old tough Nightbringer.
Okay. 5's re-rolling.
Yep. It's a good start. Wow, that's really good. Okay, 4. Here comes the saves. That is average, 2 saved. So 4 damage goes through, which I make 1 of. So I take 3 damage. So
Hazardous. We lose 1.
So how many wounds do I have left? So I have taken 7. So now I have 2 wounds left.
Okay. Lose 1 to hazardous, so we'll fire the other unit doing the same stuff.
Hey, if you do that again, you'll kill him. Whoa, look at that.
There goes all of my 6s. Please.
Warm them up, warm them up. Okay, 2, that's a good start. I've already spent my command. Ooh, I think you're gonna get him. It's good
You're just
stuff.
gonna dice me, bro.
Here we go. Ah, dice him. Make him angry. All right, so I take 4 damage. Yeah, make him mad. Make him mad. No, you got him. He's dead.
Thank God.
Oh,
Deadly demise.
does he explode? That'd be kind of cool, actually. No, he does not.
So now we kind of have a game.
Yeah, I think you definitely have a game at this point. If the
Yeah.
Nightbringer was alive,
I would literally die.
you would be in a bad spot. Yeah, definitely
Okay.
in a bad spot.
Now I think we do some charges.
Let's do it.
I think the easiest one is gonna be the lion.
Cool.
Straight
When
ahead.
you declare that, I'm going to spend my 1 CP that I have remaining on reactive subroutines to reanimate some guys. So I get 2d3 wounds back.
Into who?
The unit you're charging, which is this unit here, right?
Okay.
So I get both wraiths that are dead back into the unit.
Why? Because you just aced 2 5s
Yeah,
on your
and
dice?
I'm within range of the reanimator, so I get 2d3 and I rolled 6. Oh my gosh. Oh, lordy. And just to keep you from reaching the other unit, I'm just kind of
And I think...
gonna close that off, and then just do something like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then that guy has 2 wounds. Cool.
Okay. So we're in. What did I roll?
You rolled a boxcars, I think, or it was like an 11. It was like a really long charge.
Was it this? Did I roll
I
it?
think it was boxcars, yeah, or an 11. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
So you can go super far. Super duper far.
I think I just go here.
Oh,
We're gonna roll the combi lieutenant.
yeah, you got it. He should be in there with an 8 easily. Yeah.
I think we just battle.
Let's do it. Let's rumble. Let's rumble. So we're both at 0 command points, right?
Yeah.
Dope.
I don't think I have. Oh, the Calidus is gonna try to go raw dog 9.
Oh, it's actually closer now because I just reanimated closer to you. It's now a 6-inch charge.
Made a 7.
Ooh. I mean, you're welcome. I just let him charge me. But I mean, it was the right move. I wanted to keep the lion from scooting around my unit, so.
I think I was just going to go straight into you anyways. I mean, yeah, it's pretty badass. You just got all your wraiths back, which is ridiculous that can happen.
It's pretty nasty. This is the power of having reanimators on both flanks. I feel like people will write off the reanimator because of the buff or the nerf knocked it down to 3-inch range, but it also went down almost 50% in points.
So we're going to start with Calidus.
So it's a really good.
And I can't see that stupid
It's a really good model.
Okay, so 2s.
You got it.
1 lethal. No oath here, so.
I'm sorry. This is the Calidus, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
5s to wound. 1 more.
Don't you get the anti-infantry because I have a character attached?
That's on the ranged, but not on the melee. The phase sword and poison blades is lethal hits precision. So,
Okay.
But these are -4 flat 2.
That's good. So 4 up invulns. I say both.
Got you. Okay.
The dice are with me, certainly. The wraiths are holding the line. They are implacable.
Okay. Paired combat blades from my dude here.
Let's do it.
It's going to be 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
Oh yeah.
Sustained hits 1. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. We missed 1.
Yep.
Anti-infantry 4 up.
Awesome. 2.
2.
An AP.
No.
Looks like I am good to go then.
Okay.
3 up armor save.
All right.
Rocking and rolling.
And my dude here, I think 16 attacks. Is it better here to sweep or to smack you with 4 damage? They're 4 wounds each or 3?
They're 4 wounds each.
With the feel no pains, I almost feel like it's better just to put mad 2 damage on you.
How many attacks is the 2 damage?
It's 16 hitting on 2s.
It's hard to say. I mean, I feel like with the invuln, pressing more saves will potentially be more damage.
But I don't have the wounds here, so it's like, it's
Well,
almost, well,
what's
it's
the difference in wounding? Is it strength 12?
It's strength 12, so wounding on 2, so I'm going to hit you, but I'm lethal.
2s and 2s.
So I'm going to hit you, I should hit you 10 times, and I should roll 8 wounds. I roll 8 wounds, I wound you on 2s.
Probably kill 4 guys. I think it's about the same, regardless. I think it's pretty much the same. Yeah, because it's going to be a 4-up invuln regardless.
The problem is I don't like with lower volume and the way your dice go, it's like I kill 2 dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the problem is with me into 4-ups, I could also do no damage both ways. We'll just roll the strikes.
Okay, let's just do it.
I think this takes dice
lethal hits,
out
right?
of it a little bit better. Yep.
Cool.
Lethal 1 time, so we don't get a miss. I'll take that.
And 2s.
And then these are 2s. I roll 3 1s.
Yeah, so a little below. So 5 wounds in total.
Uh-huh.
And here comes the 4-up invuln, Steven. You ready for it? There it is. There it is, Steven. You're going to kill 0 wraiths. You ready for this? You killed half a wraith. Mm-hmm. That's what the lion does. He kills half a wraith, guys. He's pretty cool. Well, actually, you killed 1 wraith because this one's already half dead. Yeah. I'm so proud of him. Look at him go.
Sweet. You're up.
He's so cool.
Joel's definitely trying to be likable to the crowd.
Oh man. Okay, the lion's gonna get smacked. I'll throw these 2 dudes. Actually, I'll throw 3 raids into your combi lieutenant, 2 into the lion, because I probably won't do any damage. So here's the 3 guys attacking your combi lieutenant. Rerolling all of them hits, boy. Because I'm in that power matrix.
The first message I get in my inbox just says, get diced.
Get diced. Yeah, straight up. All right, you got 6 saves on that guy at AP 1, 2 damage.
6 saves on who?
6 saves on the combi lieutenant. So 6 4-ups. Just make 4-ups, Steven. Here, this is where you do it. All right, so you take 6 damage. So you have 6 5-up feel no pains. He very well could live. He does live with 1 wound. Nice. And then 2 guys swinging in, 8 attacks, into the lion. No, wait. It would be, yeah, it was 3 guys and then 2 guys. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And then re-rolling. And then a wound in on 6s, because it's flat -1 to wound, right? Okay, cool. So 6s to wound then. Because you're like T9 or 8 or?
T9.
So you're good. So no damage. All right, that's about what I expected from the lion. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So going into my next command phase, I'm going to have all my wraiths back on the table. Oh boy. Reanimators are so fun. Imagine just playing a game of 40K and not losing any models. It's good times.
Where's your Nightbringer?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's true. You killed the Nightbringer. He's going to stay dead. All right, so that's it. No engage, but you could get defense stronghold later on.
The trick here is to not get hit by Satan.
Do you want to keep engage?
No.
Cool. So he's going to scrap it for a CP.
Yep.
So then you go up to 1. Going into my turn, you go up to 2. I go up to 1. My secondaries are area denial, solid, and emergency evac. Oh, wait, did I shuffle my gambits into this deck by accident? Whoopsies. I got to pull those out and then we'll shuffle again. Whoopsies. Yeah, I know, right? I gambited at the World Championship of Warhammer. That was really fun. It almost worked. It almost worked. It wouldn't have won me the game. I still would have lost by 5 points, but it would have been really cool if it happened. Here, you want to give me a cut?
I trust you. You're good.
Okay. I hold 1, so I would get, no, I hold 2, because I'm holding that by a bunch. So I'm going to get 10 points on primary, because I'm holding 2 of the center objectives. My second one is deploy teleport homers. So I have area denial, deploy homers, which I can achieve both with some scarabs. Well, actually, I don't think they can go that far, but we'll see.
Just roll an advance roll. It might be a 6.
Well, they don't have assault weapons, so yeah, so they're not gonna be able to do both. So I'm gonna have to get something else to go do deploy homers. Ooh, that's actually a little awkward. That's okay. So deploy homers. Oh, I could do that in your home field with scarabs. Yeah, because there's a big gap back here. Let's do that. That sounds solid. Okay, those are good secondaries. So now reanimation time. Time for me to bring back all my wraiths. So over here, 2d3 wounds back. We're looking at 3 wounds back. So I only get 1 wraith back. Okay, but I'll take that. I will take that. So this wraith will go right here. He has 1 wound left, and then, or he's taken 1 wound. And then on the lion, the unit that got hit by the lion, I get 5 wounds back, which brings back that wraith at full health. Oh boy. Full health wraith back in the unit. I'd love to see it. And then I'd probably just do that. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Any other reanimation? I don't think so. I think that's it. So movement, this wound heals from the Technomancer. And then movement, let's see here. Where do the mortals want to blast? I could fall back and just blast the lion. That doesn't seem very fun though. Do I want to I could just zap the lion with a bunch of, if I do 12 dev wounds to him, he dies. He's just gone. So.
How are you going to do 12 dev wounds?
I mean, that's why I did last. Oh, just knocking my models around.
He's alone up.
Well, but I move 11 inches, so I could definitely get within 12 with most of my guys probably. So this guy's going to shimmy up his 6 inches to there. What's the charge like here? Probably like a 9. Yeah, it looks like a 9-inch charge. All right, I'll try to bomb a 9. And then I will roll an advance on. No, actually, they could potentially charge those Inceptors.
Joel's doing it. He's making me move to the dark side here.
Move to the dark side.
I'm just taking all the cursed cultists.
Oh, no. Man. All right, I'm actually just going to advance them just to guarantee I get on the point. So I will roll an advance. Ooh, the big 6. So they're going to go 16 inches. Real far. All the way up to here. They're zooming up the table.
Do they advance and charge?
No, they don't advance. I don't advance to do anything. I'm just positioning for later on. Just positioning.
After you do that, I'm going to check some movement.
You do that.
You done with them?
Oh yeah, totally. Now advance these death marks while you figure out what you're doing over there, because this doesn't affect anything that you're doing over there.
So you're 22 away from me. So these guys move 6 and auto advance or no?
Yeah, they auto advance. They'll move 11 inches because of the translocation shroud on the Lord.
So if you move 11 inches.
Uh-huh.
Let's do something like that footprint. How many are within 12? Still about here. So I think you would get like 4 dudes. So that guy moves 11. 4 dudes fires 2 shots each?
Yeah, it's 20 shots in the unit. Or 4 dudes?
Yeah,
So that'd
1,
be
2, 3,
8
4.
shots.
So 8 shots at me to
It's
try
2
to get
guys,
6s with some
2 shots
rerolls?
per guy. Well, if I can't get them all into the line, I'm probably not going to shoot them at all.
No, you can't.
Yeah, in that case, I'll probably just shoot the Storm Raven or something.
Okay. Alrighty, so then I don't need to reactive move them.
Cool, sounds good. Yeah, so then in that case, I'll probably just shoot the Storm Raven and call it a day. I need to get area denial, so I'm going to roll an advance on the Scarabs here. I'm going to roll a big 6. Lots of good advance rolls today. They're all going to easily get in there. They're just going to pop here, get wholly within for area denial right there. And then the other squad will come in.
What was your advance roll?
Roll a 6 right there. It's right there. Famously 3 in a row.
You remember how he was searching erratically, unreasonably for those dice?
Hey, you sold me those dice. You can only blame yourself.
That's true.
You gave me those dice.
Chessex made them.
Exactly. So you can't blame me. And then where do I want to put these immortals? Yeah, I probably just zap the Storm Raven. So I have to pop out to do that. I guess I could put the Lord on the point. Yeah, why not? Oh, launch that immortal in the process. Put this guy here. Need to be within 24 of this guy. I could also just make sure that land. Yeah, I think focusing on the Land Raider is probably better. So I'll probably just do that because then everyone will see him that way. So that's fine. $11 inches, yeah, easily over to the other side of the building with everybody. They're all going to pop over and they're going to zap their Land Raider. Need to make sure. So it's what, 12 inch? Yeah, so putting them on the point means you can overwatch me. So I don't actually want to do that. So he'll just hang out here so he can't overwatch me. Because I don't want that. That's bad news. I think that's my movement. Do I want to move any of this? I could just move and kill this with the mortals potentially, if I do 4 mortals in the movement. And then just charge into the line. Do I want to dogpile the line? I think I'm totally fine where they're sitting. I don't think they need to do that. So that's fine. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just 5 inches forward, 5 inches back, and just stand right where I am. Maybe a little bit forward like that. And then something like this. Just kind of shimmy around, do mortals to her. So I'll roll 7 dice. And if I do 4 mortals, you're dead. I do 4 mortals exactly. Good talk. There it is. Yeah. Okay, Calidus down, and let's do some shooting. So I will start with the immortals. I'll spend my 1 CP. Because I have to, because you vected my strat to do dev wounds into the Land Raider. What's awkward is well, I'm doing it for free, which means that costs me 1. You're not on an objective though, so I don't have full rerolls to wound. I mean, it's better than shooting Inceptors. I'm not that worried about Inceptors. I don't know. Maybe I do just shoot. So is this a 2-man and then a 3-man? Mm-hmm. Okay. What I might do is hold on. What I might do first is, before I forget, I'm going to do the matter absorption on the Land Raider from the Void Dragon. So it goes off on a 2, and you take 2 mortals on the Land Raider. And then I'll do the Living Lightning on the Land Raider as well from the Plasmancer. He takes another 2 mortals from that, so he's down to 12. And then, so that's all of the non-shooting stuff. I'll shoot the Void Dragon in the Land Raider, see how much damage I do to it. So Spear the Void Dragon hits on a 2. The wound's on a 2 because anti-vehicle 2+. So that wound's at AP 3. So no cover, so it'll just be a 5-up. Unless you want Armor Contempt.
D6 plus.
It's D6 plus 2. It's the exact same as the melee. Cool. He's rolling it like a boss and he makes it. Awesome. And then the Voltaic Storm, just 4 shots, not amazing. We got 3 hits and no wounds. Good talk. So yeah, I don't really care that much about the Inceptors. So I think I will just shoot everything in the Land Raider, see if I can just, without 4 rerolls to wound, I probably won't kill it, but I can do some damage for sure. So yeah, I'll start with the Plasmic Lance from the Plasmancer.
Why'd you reroll?
Because I am in the Power Matrix. I
Oh,
reroll
gotcha,
my
gotcha,
hits, but not my wounds. Well, I reroll 1s to wound, but not all wounds because you're not an objective. So now 5s, so nothing. And then now the 20 shots from the Immortals. I'm rerolling all hits. So I'm going to reroll everything that's not a 5.
Here's the 12 more if you need them.
Probably will. Because these tend to explode a whole lot. So that is another, so 10, 11, so that's another 22 hits. So 5, 10, 15, 22. And now, wounding on 6s, re-rolling 1s. Reroll the 1s. I got 1 more out of that. So that's actually, it's not a ton. It's only like 5. Yeah, it's not a crazy amount. Only 5 wounds
Out of how many dice?
out of like 30 something. So it's actually not crazy.
So 5 wounds.
5 dead wounds, yeah.
Cool. 12 down to 7.
Cool. Oh, you know, I just realized I never put down the scarabs to do
Yeah,
the
put them down.
teleport
You're
homers.
fine. You're fine. You
Yeah.
declared your intent.
Yeah, I said I was going to do it. I just forgot
Omen.
to put them down. Cool. They're going to, teleport homers, boom.
You know what I could do? I could
What?
Overwatch there and deny some CP. Or deny some victory points, maybe?
Sure.
many
You want to
wounds
shoot it
per
with like
base?
what, the Storm Raven? They're 4 wounds each.
So if I shoot... No, it's not worth it.
I don't think you reasonably kill them. You need to hit 3 times with your big shots, which is like not
Yeah, no.
super reasonable without rerolls. So, all right. So now I'm just gonna try to bomb. Oh no, I gotta shoot devastating wound pistols into people. So I will. This guy has 1 wound left, so I will shoot. I'll just shoot all of the pistols at him just to kill him.
You're shooting the unit in melee with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll just shoot all the pistols at the 1 wound.
Because you can't fire from the outside of melee into melee.
Correct.
With them. Yeah.
I'm just shooting the unit in melee with them.
I'm not so much questioning you, I'm asking rules, yeah.
Gotcha. And actually, I think I'll just split it. No, I'll just shoot them all into him, just to make sure he dies. So 18 shots.
Okay.
And then re-rolling hits.
Because Matrix?
Correct, because of the Matrix. Great movie. And then, no rerolled wounds. Well, okay, that was not a 6. So just 3 saves.
Into?
0 dev wounds. 3 ups.
Into
No
the
AP.
lion?
No, this is into the Combi Lieutenant. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. 1 feel no pain. Can he make it?
Do I reroll for the 3?
You could.
It doesn't matter that much.
Does his ability only work if he's alive?
No, I think that works on the objective regardless.
Do you want to check that?
Uh-huh.
Did you CP it? Or is that a feel
No,
no pain?
no, this is the field of...
Oh, you would have failed it anyway, so there you go.
Ah!
He's dead. Okay. Also, would reroll 1s to wound would that have helped the lion last turn? Because didn't you roll like 3 1s to wound?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe.
I think you need to remember that next time, because I think that would have mattered.
Well, I need to. This is like my third time out with this list. I've been grinding on CSM, so I'm so rusty.
You hit all 8, and then you rolled 3 ones. That's why you only wounded me 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have. So you want to check real quick? You want to check real quick whether it works if he's dead? I want to see if it'll still work in your next fight phase.
That would have been 3 more saves.
It would have been, yeah, potentially another dead Wraith.
Start of the first battle round. If your army includes one or more models with this ability, you can select one objective marker on the battlefield until the end of the battle, while one or more models with this ability are on the battlefield.
Yeah, so he's dead, so he doesn't get it anymore. Okay.
But yeah, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And that's it for shooting. So I'm just going to try to bomb a 9 with the Void Dragon, and we'll go from there. I have no CP to re-roll this, so it's just straight up dice. See what they say. The dice say I make the 9-inch charge, because of course I do.
Into what?
Into the Land Raider. Of course I make the 9-inch charge. It's so easy. It's so easy to make 9-inch charges. Just look at how easy it is. You just do it. You just roll the 9, and then you're in. You know? And then you kill the Land Raider. All right. So now I'll go ahead and do combat with the Void Dragon. What he'll go ahead and do is he will wheel around to here, and then stab you in the heart with his spear. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
What's AP here?
AP 3. You want armor again?
I think I do.
Cool.
I think I don't want to die. It's 7 wounds though. It's 5 attacks hitting on.
2s and 2s. Because anti-vehicle 2+.
So I probably am taking 4 saves. If 2 of them get through, you have 2d6.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Save your CP. Makes sense. 2s. 4 wounds. 4 5-ups. AP 3. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. So a minimum of 9 damage, so you're already dead. Mm-hmm. Do you explode? Oh, he explodes.
Into you. Into
2.
Scepters.
1.
Probably the
Is
other
it D6
Inceptors.
for a Land Raider?
I think so.
That's fine. I mean, you got the book right there.
I got the app right here.
Oh, he's got the app. Look at him go. Well, I'm going to roll the 2 Final Pains on my Void Dragon. Oh, my God. Anthony, what's going on? Dude, let's go. It's the XPZ dice, man.
Deadly Demise D6.
So we gotta get the whole team these dice. We need to get ChessX to print more of these. They're so good. They make your Satans unkillable. Who would have known?
Here.
We got Malones. Yeah, well, Steven was too afraid to bring the Malones. He didn't bring them.
So there, and you took no damage. Okay.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, we have dice that we printed that look like watermelons, which are really funny.
Okay. Okay. So you killed a Land Raider and most of my Inceptors.
Oh, I see it. Oh, here's a Malone, yeah. Malone, look at it. It's beautiful.
Okay. The Lion will go.
Looks tasty. Yeah, because he fights first. I love it. Oh, and also, wait, does my 3-inch piling get me onto that objective? It definitely does. So, Void Dragon, bop.
Cool. I just try to smack you. I really feel like, are the sweeps better here? I feel like they.
I mean, you want to find out? I don't know. I mean, the thing is it's more attacks, but it's wounding on 3s. So I think it works out to about the same.
It's wounding on 4s. I'm strength 6.
Are they both lethal hits?
No, one's sustained.
Oh, that might matter then. Sustained hits with that many attacks?
12. Let's try.
Hitting on 2s?
See what happens here.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? You do 0 damage like last time? Oh!
That unit is not my oath.
Oh,
so
man.
Ones, 1. And then
Good
we
stuff.
sustain 3 times.
We gotta love Necrons. The new Necrons are so much fun.
Okay. And then 4's here. So this is where it matters. It's like.
Are you only strength 6?
Yeah, the sweeps is strength 12, and then but they're neg 3 flat 2. So I mean they're decent.
Yeah, strength 6 is not nearly as
So
good.
I netted 18. So if I get 9 here, I put more damage.
I don't know. We'll see. Theories are all good until Steven starts rolling dice.
That's very true.
You could crunch all the numbers, but Steven dice are historically not
Still,
reliable.
Though it matters of making good decisions. So we put 8 saves on you, so it's not better.
Here, I'm gonna roll the Steven dice. See if it affects the mojo. Ooh, okay. I rolled pretty average there. I failed 4, so you'll probably kill 2. So 4 at a time on the damage. You've killed half, 1 dead, and a guy takes a wound. Cool. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, because we would have gone, so we go, if we got it on the other way, it would have been all hit with 2 lethals into, just for the sake of practice. Here,
Yeah,
let's
for
see
sure.
what we're looking at. 2s. So yeah, we hand you 8 saves, then what happens?
And I'll go ahead and roll my 20 attacks real quick. So I'm hitting on 4s. I'm re-rolling.
Into the line?
Yeah, it's all into the line.
We AOC.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, and then 6s, because you're a big tough boy with -1 to wound. So we're looking at 2. You're fine. Thanks to Armor Contempt.
Roll 8 saves on the 4s. Roll
8?
Roll 8, yeah, because I
Ooh.
put 8 through with the bigs. So
Hey, you would have done like, you would have killed like, probably like 3 wraiths.
probably would have been the same. You failed half. 4.
I failed 5, but again, this is all hypothetical roll, so.
Cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's that. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to score area denial for 5, because nothing's wholly within 6 or 3. And then deploy teleport homers I get for 5, because it's in your deployment zone. So that's a big
My 1
point
Inceptor is
swing.
in the middle. Does that matter?
The unit has to be wholly within. Where's? Oh, there's only 1 guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
The deadly demise killed.
there you go. That's big, actually. So yeah, that will knock me down. I thought the other guy was still alive, so that would knock me down to the 3-inch, which is only 3 points. So yeah, I got 10 for primary, so I got 18 points this turn. So big points. Big points. All right, and then going into your turn, still no primary.
Sweet.
Where's the primary, Steven?
So we need to get area Dernial and capture.
Oh,
enemy
you actually do
outposts.
score defend stronghold though.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay, so yeah, you said defend. Okay, yeah, you got rid of both of those. Capture
Holding
enemy
home
outpost
field
area
doesn't
denial.
matter
Okay.
there. 3. Oath of Moment target.
All right. There's so many wraiths just writhing around this table. You wouldn't even believe that Steven has killed like 12 wraiths at this point, looking at the board state.
Yeah, I was wondering too if maybe it makes sense to use the Storm Raven to like really pop some reanimators.
Well, that's the catch-22 with the reanimators. Like, if you're, that's the problem is if you're, the reanimators are so
I think this has
unreasonably
been
tough.
so statistically. There's been a lot of weird statistics.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to gauge stuff like that on this. I think
sure.
the choices were pretty close to right.
I think personally, what you need to do into this army is you need to collapse one flank. I think what you did splitting, just like a tip for people fighting Canoptic Court in the future, like the games that I play that are the closest are ones where opponents apply a refused flank, where I will split my forces evenly, and then they will shift entirely and collapse one flank, guaranteeing that they get some primary. Whereas in scenarios like this, where you split,
was
but
kinda
you
fun.
bounce,
I
then
think-
you get no primary.
I think in the world where you run this hella times, or through several iterations of it, I think with this math, I think I do more damage here. I also think I forgot a couple of key rules that really do make a difference.
For sure.
And there was some spikes in. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I think on average the decisions were pretty correct. I
Yeah.
also think over here I rolled a charge distance that hurt me a little bit because
For
I
sure.
had to base.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
wasn't super. I mean, it's minutia, but I necessarily.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking the dream here was I wind up on that side. I contest that. You don't bang a crazy charge there.
Yeah.
And then this happens and you don't hit a 7.
Yeah.
With, you know what I'm saying?
Both the Satans being able to engage your Terminators meant that they're donezo.
The theory was, in my game plan here, was thinking that I could end up on this side and be all right, which I kind of did, which was all right. And this was fine until Homeboy made it around.
Yeah.
And he made it around, I think, because of my position to get into here, which is fine. I mean, that's hindsight. I think.
Absolutely.
But I had to, if I moved on the other side, the Satan probably takes an extra turn to get in, which means I probably kill 1 unit of wraiths. I don't know if the outcome is super
And then
different.
you are, just something to note, you are able to fall back and charge in this detachment, correct?
Yeah, I'm going this way.
Okay, cool. Lions splitting off.
Do I go that way? If I go 8 this way, puts me to like right here,
Slam a charge into Void Dragon.
7. I think I just want to, if I can just kill some Satan, that feels cool, I guess.
Yeah, because I feel like the combat for this turn, this feels like you're just losing the war of attrition.
Yeah, I'm gonna die there. Well, I'm not gonna die. I'm never gonna die, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're gonna just kill 1 or 2 raids every turn. I'm just gonna bring them right back. Like that's just what it boils down to.
Area and capture. Could have picked up those guys, which doesn't really matter.
The power of reanimators. They're so good.
So this is gonna go 20
Oh, look at him go.
to here.
Cool.
Okay.
So is the intention that, okay. Well, actually you can't because you're not wholly within the building, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Cool.
These guys want to go. God, all this terrain is 5 inches tall. I'd be really sick to get some plunging.
I'm gonna be like a lot of that is something to like. What's weird is that GW terrain. This is actually pretty accurate. Pretty much, there's literally no ruins in any GW terrain set that is plunging fireable. I ran into this issue at the World Championship where I tried to use plunging fire on a building that I looked really tall, and I was like, surely I can get plunging fire from this. And then I measured it, and it was 5.5 inches tall, and I was like, man, that sucks. So I looked at every table, and I was like, and I asked the judges, hey, is it your intention that none of these tables have access to plunging fire? And they said yes. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing that like the rule of plunging fire exists, but like no one makes 6-inch tall ruins, I guess. And it's just a weird microcosm that people decide not to explore. Cool. Those guys are gonna go clap my little scarabs in the corner.
What do scouts have? Scouts have a missile launcher. They have.
It's a sniper, a missile launcher, typically 2 shotguns, and then a chainsword is what I take for the other 3.
Cool. So let's do them into those guys. So frag missile,
Yeah.
5 shots.
Nice. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Why does it hit on 4s? It just hits on
Because
4s?
it's a heavy weapon, so typically they hit a little worse than everything else.
2 wounds.
Cool. Fail both.
Okay.
So down to 2 wounds on a guy.
Sniper.
Ooh.
Hits. What does that do? Anything special?
No, it's just precision and heavy. That's wound. So that'll kill a base. It's 2 damage.
Yep. Shotguns.
So 2 shots each. The main thing is it gives the unit assault so they can advance and do actions. That's why I take the shotguns. So 2 hits, 1 wound. 5 up. Nope.
And then the chainsword guy doesn't have a gun, right? He switches his bolt.
He has a bolt pistol.
Hits. Wounds.
Cool. Do I make a save on a scarab? I do. Hey.
Okay. Starting with. Let's go Arma Luminous into the Void Dragon.
Well, I don't think you're able to shoot though. You're only able to fall back and charge.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because the detachment is you can charge in
you're
a
right.
turn in which you advanced or fell back.
Overcharging, single plasma scepter. Hits twice. 5s re-rolling. 2 wounds.
Cool. That's dope. Fail both.
Hazardous. Good.
Cool. 5 ups. All right, they saved 2. I'll take it.
Okay. 3 plasma scepters. Re-rolling these. Cool. To 5s re-rolling.
You got it. Okay. Hopefully on the reroll. There we go. Okay, not quite. So 2.
That's pretty average.
Oh, okay. I fell both again. So it's a good. You're doing good damage here. Okay. Good feel no pains though. So you do 4 of my
No hazardous.
12 wounds. So the lion's got to do 8 wounds to me to kill me.
Storm Raven is going to go. The lion probably. Do you have a 4th invul? Storm Raven's going to go all of the bolters into these, into the immortals, and then the big stuff into the oath target.
Okay.
Last cannon. Hits. Wounds.
This is into the Void Dragon, right? Cool. I fail it. Damage. Ooh, the big 6 going to 3. And then feel no pains. I fail them all. You're doing good damage here. It looks like the Void Dragon might bite the dust.
Meltas both hit. 5's rerolling.
Oh, this could be big. 1 wound.
1.
Here we go. Big money. Big money. Oh, hold up. I might spend my CP on that because that's a lot of damage. I think I will. I mean, what else am I going to spend it on at this point? Yoink. I made it. Just like last time. Is that the missile? Mm-hmm. Cool. 2 hits. And no wounds.
Okay. And then here's the first 12. Or you want to put 12 other dice in here?
Yeah. 24 shots.
24 shots into the Immortals.
So 3s and then 5s are rolling.
Oh no, Steven dice.
Steven dice. Oh no, it doesn't matter whose dice you're
3,
rolling.
6, 8, almost 50%. 1s and 2s.
Hitting on 3s, you would have thought it would be a little bit better.
These are 4s, re-rolling because twin linked.
It'd be 5s. You're only strength 4, I'm T5.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were strength T5.
Yeah, T5 on Immortals. They're kind of tough. Not crazy tough, but kind of tough.
And we get conversion of none. Yeah, boy.
0% conversion on the wound reroll. We love to see it. So 5 wounds.
Okay.
So 5 3-ups. You kill 4. Wow. Okay.
Take it. That's
That was
pretty
actually good.
Pretty dope.
That was pretty good.
Charges.
So is that the end of your shooting?
Yeah.
So at the end of your shooting phase, I'm going to pop the res orb from the Lord and get D6 Immortals back. For all of them back.
Cool. 7-inch, we'll CP reroll for the lion into you. For the Void Dragon, I need to reroll because I suck. There we go.
Cool. So down to 1 CP? Mm-hmm. Or did you spend your CP on something already? Or why?
That CP reroll.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. You made it in.
All right, let's wall up with some strikes here.
Cool. All right.
What's the moment?
Oh yeah. And then 3s to wound. I like it. Big old 6 wounds. Cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, Satan mode activate. I take 6 damage. So I have 5 wounds left. So I need to make 2 feel no pains. Here we go. Big money. I make 2 feel no pains and live with 1 wound remaining. Nice.
Okay.
We love to see that. So 9, 10, 11. Awesome. The Void Dragon will live to heal another day. So he'll go ahead and swing back at you with his big old 5 attacks from his spear. He hits them all, because of course. 4s to wound, because strength 12, -1 to wound. Yeah. Because you're like toughness like 8 or something?
Toughness 9.
Toughness 9, that's really good. 2 wounds. So 1 goes through. CP?
Yep.
Oh boy. 3 up, can he make it?
Give me a 6.
Oh, you do make it though. So you're good. Okay. So he's fine. Oh, the tail. 6 tail attacks. You never know. They all hit.
Okay.
6s. 1. Chip a wound off.
Let me get a 6.
I'll take it. Give me that. Oh, you're fine. 3 up invulnerable save. Ah. All right. That's that.
Oh, I meant to charge over there, obviously.
Oh, you're totally fine. Yeah, charge in.
If I make it. 7?
7? That should do it. Yeah, you're in. You're in with 7.
I think so.
Hold that thought. Are you in with 7? Yeah, you're in with 7. Yeah, cool. Cool. Let's see if you kill him. 2 attacks from the scouts, so that's 8, and then 4 from the guy because he has a chainsword. Roll the chainsword separately because if you want. These are the regular guys? Mm-hmm. Cool. Steven dice.
50% ones, baby.
50% ones. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
6 ups. And I save 1. So 1's on 1 wound.
Chainsword.
3 hits. And then 3s to wound. I don't get a save against this.
Aren't
1
these
wound.
2s? Because it's strength 4.
Oh, correct.
So 1.
So you just kill him. Yeah. So one base left.
Okay.
All right, and that's it. I'm not gonna bother fighting. Well, you know what? No, I'm not gonna bother fighting back.
Okay.
It won't do anything.
Score no secondary.
Or maybe it will. I'll do it, because why not? So 1 lethal hit, and that's it. 1 save. Yeah, you take that wound. Haha, get nibbled by my little gribblies. Get nibbled, bro. All right, so that's it for that. So you will get, do you want to scrap capture enemy outpost, I assume?
Yeah. Okay, the CP.
And then you get area denial for the mini amount, which is 3 points. Mm-hmm. And then that's it.
Okay. Over to you.
Yep, so you go up to 2 CP, I go up to 1 at the start of the turn. My secondaries for this round are Storm Hostile Objective and No Prisoners, very doable. The only hostile objective I can storm is none. You're actually holding 0 objectives, so I cannot storm hostile objectives. So in that case, I think I'll just, well, if I do that, I can't dev wound the lion.
You also need a battle shock on both the
I'm gonna save that CP. Yeah, I'll take a battle shock on the scarabs in the corner. They fail.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
then I think that's it.
the Satan.
Oh, the Satan. Yeah. He
Oh!
fails. Oh, he could die. He could die to falling back. That's actually kind of spicy. So yeah, he's battle shocked. All right, and then that's cool. So I mean, if he dies, he dies.
He does.
If he dies, he dies. Yep.
We're gonna use a cool J15
All right.
battle shock.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, get that plug in. Let's go. So I got some reanimations to do. This unit over here that the lion smacked and ran away from gets 3 wounds back. So I get the last Wraith back in this unit with 2 wounds. And then we've got D3 back on the Nightbringer, or sorry, the Void Dragon. So 1 back from the Void Dragon. And then I think that's it. Everybody else is at full health. Yeah. Well, D3 back from the scarabs in the corner. So 1 scarab is back with 1 wound, or with 3 wounds, because we'll have taken 1 wound. Cool. And those will be locked in eternal combat with those scouts for the rest of the game. Okay, and then actually they might as well fall back. They are battle shocked, so they could now die when running away. Neither of them die. Just run away from the scouts. Yoink. 0 OC, so they don't hold the point, but not that it matters. Those don't score anything. Oh, also primary. I would max my primary 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this is round 4 actually. So this one disappears. So I don't score this one. Mm-hmm. So I hold 2. So I hold 2 for 16 because they're worth 8 in this round. So I'll pick up we know this objective disappears. It's okay, we don't need to pick it up because there's a whole bunch of raids underneath it. And then I'm gonna roll real quick to see if the Void Dragon dies on the way out of combat. He does! Does he explode? No. All right, the Void Dragon got scared and died. He was so scared of the lion that he just left. He just decided to leave.
Dope. Does he die before he leaves?
Correct. You roll it before making the fallback move.
Gotcha.
So he died to a desperate escape. Interesting stuff. So now I'm going. Oh, I didn't reanimate those raids in the middle because I am missing 1 wraith in that squad. He comes back full health. Cool. There we go. All right, movement. I'm going to heal this wraith unit here. They're back up to full health. I have lost 0 raids, guys. They're still all alive. So they're going to go ahead and pass over these guys as part of their move and knock over one of your dudes.
The one cool thing about having a Primarch is like, even though like I'm losing terribly, like having my dude just holding the middle, just slapping.
He do be slapping.
It's pretty dope.
If he's doing anything at all, it's certainly slapping. It is certainly slapping. These guys, I think, are happy where they are. We're going to do a little pass of the lion with these guys.
Sweet. Roll some mortals.
I will. I will do just that. So 7 dice, 4 ups do mortals. I do 2 mortal wounds, so probably 1 mortal wound because 2 4-ups. Against mortal wounds,
Get
you
no
make
mortal wounds. How about?
take 1. So he's 9 wounds to start.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's down to 8.
No, he's 10 wounds to start.
Oh, 10 wounds to start. So he's down to 9.
T9, 10 wounds. So
Sounds
he's
good, man.
Down to 9.
You got it.
Do I Overwatch here? I think I do some stuff.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let's see. You're going to charge some Inceptors and likely kill them. I could save my Overwatch for that potentially. Doesn't matter that much. Those ones don't matter. I think the big thing here, I think it's actually kind of dope you want to storm hostile, but that doesn't even matter.
I can't score it. You hold 0 objectives.
I think I don't care. I think the only thing that matters here is not getting dev wounds
Oh
by
wait,
Immortals.
I just realized there's a second point. Your opponent did not control any objectives at the start of the turn, and you control 1 or more objective markers that you did not control at the start of your turn. So if you control 0 and I control 1 that I did not control previously, I can score it. So I guess if I can get these guys here, then
I'm
I
going to
can score it
reactive move
still.
here.
Cool.
Go 4 inches to clear.
Makes sense.
Go 2 inches this way.
You got it. But is he lone opping from anything? Does that matter? Like, if he's not lone op, I could still shoot him anyways. It doesn't affect.
Well, you were going to shoot him anyways, right?
Okay, sure. I mean, my goal is to just shoot him to death. Well, I guess what that does accomplish is you're not on the objective anymore, so I don't reroll all my wounds against you. So it does accomplish that.
You just get raw 6s.
Well, I mean, I still reroll 1s to wound on the immortals, but not all wounds now. So it's a big difference.
Is that the right play, or do I come
I think
this
what
way?
that also does is it opens up a whole nother Wraith unit shooting you now.
I think what I
So-
do actually is I go this way. I go 2, and then I go 4. Then what if I just go flat 6 this way?
That's interesting.
Because that wall is windowless.
Yeah,
You
but
guys
like,
can see me.
you're not, like, you're in it, so like this, I can still see you just fine.
And that immortal unit still gets to move, right?
They have not moved yet, yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna go here.
Awesome. And then your guy was, before he was kind of sticking out slightly?
He's still sticking out. You can still shoot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just
That's
making
why I just
sure.
left the sword.
You got it, you got it.
it's like-
Cool, just making sure. Yeah, so shooting now, am I able to, how many of these guys can shoot him now? It looks like 3 of these wraiths can shoot him in this current spot, so that's interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna shoot the lion until he dies. So we'll see how it happens. So I will start with the Immortals. The Immortals haven't moved. I don't really wanna get Overwatch, and they can all see you, so I don't really wanna move. So I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay.
So I'll start with the Living Lightning from the Plasmancer, 4 dice. You take 3 mortal wounds, so 3 4-ups. You take 1 mortal wound, cool. And then now let's get shooting. You know the drill. Let's see if we can drop the lion. I have never killed the lion before. Let's see if today is the day to do it.
Who else runs the lion?
I've played a couple games against Spatho with the lion, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah. He's just, that 5-up invulnerable save is just so menacing. Or 3-up invulnerable save, I mean. So 11, which becomes another 22. At least these guys are consistent. So 10. I'm going to have to take some of your dice. 15. Can you hand me another 6 dice?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Because that's 22. Cool. 22, and then 6s rerolling 1s. So let's see how many dev wounds we got on him. So it looks like 5, 8 so far.
8. He's just dead.
Cool. Good talk. Hey, if there's one unit that will kill the lion, it's Immortals with the devastating wound strat. And I'm down to 0 CP because you vected it. Bye-bye, Lion. It was nice to know you. And with that, I will now shoot these wraiths into that one wound Inceptor. Cool.
Definitely do one devil.
And then we're going to charge the other unit to get onto that point. All right, we're calling it a game. I think that's totally fair. Yeah, so just to kind of get a sense of what the score is looking like. Oh man, Steven, Steven, you've only scored 9 points.
Great 9 points.
You've only scored 9 points.
With my paint?
With your paint, it's 19 points.
Yeah, it's not 9.
19 points. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Steven.
Today we chalk this up to research. And we keep a good attitude.
That's one way.
What we do.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, I mean, go at the bottom of round 4. It's already 63 to 19 going into the last turn. I get my 15.
I kind of knew like the writing was on the wall once both those Terminator, like once you launched and sank
Defend,
both those charges.
Which I can do, and cleanse, which I can do. So defend and cleanse at the end of the game. So I would end with 86. You would end with 19 because you can't score any more points.
Yeah, man, I feel like Marines don't like have enough stuff to like viably chew through an army like this.
I think the biggest thing is the Immortals. You need to get to the Immortals. You need to get in. You need to stop them from shooting. I think you had an opportunity with this guy. You could have just charged these and just tag them because they cannot fall back and shoot.
Oh, yeah.
They cannot fall back and shoot or do anything like that.
Could have tagged them. But I mean, this is all like stuff where we're talking about like post. I think that any foothold in the game kind of went away early.
For sure.
I think once the 2 Terminator units got yoinked, and it was like really.
But again, Stephen, like realistically, I think if you split your army into this force, I don't think it works out for you. Like if you keep repping it over and over again, maybe you kill 4 wraiths, maybe you kill 3 wraiths, maybe you kill 2 wraiths. You know, it's regardless. Those Terminators alone do not wipe the wraiths.
No, but they're not supposed to.
But the problem is,
they're supposed to. You don't kill them either, technically.
Technically, but the problem is I think if you had kind of gone for refuse flank, shift this way, collapse one flank, then that allows you to actually remove wraith units. That's the key. The key to beating this army is you need to remove wraith units. Simply like wounding my stuff, like chip damage, doesn't work at all.
Well, chip damage wasn't the play.
Yeah.
The play was go here, separate you, Lion and Terminator smack that with support, which kind of was refuse flank, hold it down. I had a conscious decision on where to send the Lion, and what we were going to do.
But except it's not a refuse flank because you had units on the
Well, the
other
Redeemer
flank.
shifts back. Yeah. I mean, I get you.
It's-
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just the fact that the Terminators, if they had focused together on one unit, I think would have accomplished more.
Probably.
But yeah, that's the main takeaway. So thank you everyone for watching tonight, and another great look into Canoptic Court. How are we looking, Anthony?
We're going to run off right now. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you again next week on Wednesday. Have a great night.
Igniting every precision blood. You have no electric answer. Temple. You are drowning in your wreckage. Breathing. I suppose I ignore